Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I'm so excited to be celebrating my birthday with you all. Hi. Hello, Gaby. Hi, Iridiana. Hi, Jake. Hi, Dre. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Whitmuch. Hi, Llama. Hi, everybody, and hi to everyone else who I've missed. Hi, Amada. Hi. I'm so excited. Hi, Kieran. Hi, Kieran. I am so nervous. There's so much going on. Hi, V. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. But I have... Oh my gosh, I have... Happy 21st birthday. We're happy to see you back. Thank you. I spent a lot of my day yesterday prepping for stream. Hi, Royal. Look, everyone, it's the senior citizen. You don't gotta drag me like that, please. I spent a lot of my day yesterday prepping the Mega Evolution redeem. Every single Mega Evolution is on there except for the legendaries. So if you want to Mega Evolve, first to celebrate Legend ZA, as long as you type in the name of the Pokemon correctly, it will Mega Evolve on the screen. Hi, KFC, welcome in. I've been waiting for this, finally. Oh my gosh, Herbie's biggest sponsor has arrived, everybody. Everybody, say hello to KFC, the bucket. Thank you so much for being here. They checked in on me yesterday through Discord DMs, and they said, I know that you haven't been I was wondering where you were because I haven't seen you on stream for a while, but just checking in, and not the new ones. Sorry, I should have I should have been more clear. Not the new ones, because we have not seen them evolve in game, so I don't have footage of that other than the ones from the trailers. Hello, Electro. Welcome in. So many peeps here. Consider it a gift. LMAO. If someone can refund Gaby's points for the Mega Evolution redeem, that would be wonderful. Yes, I did the Mega Evolution redeem. We have randomized sub alerts for whenever anyone subs. There's 8 different alerts, different rarities. So if you sub, Whitmuch subbed, so they got an alert. No legendaries, KB. Also, there's a lot of ZA leaks. Stay away from Twitter. Absolutely, stay away from Twitter. Be very careful on social media, because if you don't want to be spoiled on the new release, which is in 3 days, and we will be playing that on release day on the 16th, on Thursday at 2 p.m. Going on Twitter right now, time to gamble. Please, Jake, don't do that to yourself. No. And some Pokemon related Discords. A ROM hack server I'm in is just posting stuff unspoilered. Oh, that's crazy. If you are... There you go. Yes. Thank you for the mega sub tile. Thank you very much. Yes, be very careful online and in the Discord servers. If you are on my Discord server, if you'd like to be, I've blocked so many people in the past 2 days. Aaron, it's crazy. I have had the fortune of not being spoiled on anything, and I would like to keep it that way for the next 2 months until I finish the main story. Earlier today, Aja quoted a gameplay video of a mega spoiler and major NPC spoiler, then deleted it after 9 minutes. Oh my god! I'll be honest, I've seen all the spoilers on purpose. I couldn't wait with much. Well, I was saying that on my Discord, ! Discord, if you'd like to join. Yes, the mother that is Mega Gardevoir. We are getting one for free for the release. There is a Legend ZA leaks thread on the Discord, on the Pokemon channel. There's a thread. I don't have much time left. Wait, much, please. She's so mother, I know. This emote is diabolical. Wait, that's Opal's. Electro, that emote is from Opal Crumble. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Literally my favorite Mega Gardevoir is so good. Oh, and if you preload the game, you get 100 Pokeballs for free with a code email to your Nintendo Network email. Oh, wonderful. We're going to need those 100 Pokeballs. Also, I saw a video before stream from Munching Orange that was about 50 things to know before the game comes out. And one of the things to know was that there was apparently a random guy that will just collect the lost Pokeballs. That's crazy to me. That, you know, all of the Pokeballs that we have chucked along the years and we've missed, there's some random guy just collecting them all. What soup should I eat for next month? Bee soup. I didn't get any of my pre-order codes. I mean, maybe they're waiting until release day to email them all. Is that the ball guy? Who knows, Spencer? Hi, Spencer. Hi. Her Mega solidified her as mother. It really did. It really did. I checked Twitter. Surprisingly, didn't see any spoilers released. Wow. So congratulations to you, Jake, for coming out of Twitter unscathed. Ball guy. Should I? It's okay. Ball guy Dilpera. It's okay, we're all adults here. I canceled my pre-order because it wouldn't be delivered until Saturday. That's crazy. I'm getting mine from Best Buy, and I'm picking it up in person so that I don't have to wait in the mail. And I'm waking up early on Thursday at store open at 10 a.m. and going to pick up my Nintendo Switch 2 with my digital download of Legends ZA. I got the bundle so that I didn't have to spend the... I got the bundle so that I didn't have to spend, you know, the $500 and the $70 for the game. Wait, let me look. That sounds great. I played some of the leak for ZA, and compared to Digimon Time Stranger, it's wild visually, the difference. I've seen, shout out to Atelier Kieran in the chat, he is playing Digimon Story Time Stranger, and it is vastly different. Just the graphical quality of the game. Obviously, and I mean, Digimon is not as popular as Pokemon, so they can kind of afford to make that graphical quality as good as it looks, whereas Pokemon is the highest grossing multi-billion-dollar franchise. So their investors are like, give me more money. So they gotta release stuff not as polished as we would like. I'm broke, so I'ma just get it for Christmas. Oh, Amada. Well, I mean, if you'd like to, you know, you can always hang out here and see what the game looks like. We will be playing it casually, and we will be playing the game casually and taking our time with it. And we'll be playing it in Spanish, but like I can translate things, but you know. Okay, I'm back with my drink. Oh, I've missed you so much. KFC, I've missed you all so much. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I'm at the mercy of UPS. Aaron, I am so sorry to hear that. But I hope that you get it as quickly as possible. Legends ZA comes out Thursday. Give it up for Legends ZA! Woo! Give it up for Legends ZA. Give it up. Give it up. Give It Up by Ariana Grande featuring Elizabeth Gillies in Victorious. Mi gente Latino Robert. Yes. Hi, Lucamine. Welcome in. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. And congrats on evolving your Houndoom into a Mega Houndoom, KFC. Now, I have prepared myself for mentally for multiple hours of yapping and shiny hunting for my darling little child, Ditto, who is looking at me here from the little corner. Wait, I missed how we do the mega thingy because I'm old. So you go on channel point redeems with much, and you scroll down to the one that says Mega Evolution, and then you type the name of the Pokemon that you want to Mega Evolve. Only no legendaries, and it must be spelled correctly. Gonna look for a couple minutes. Yes, like Aaron just did. I didn't implement a cooldown for it so that we didn't have to worry in case someone misspells it on accident. Are the new megas in yet? The new megas are not included in this redeem, but they will be included slowly as we discover them in the Legends ZA playthrough. What megas are y'all gonna want on your teams? Mega Halucha. Mega Halucha. Down. I was obscured by Lopunny. That was rotten, Aaron. You really were silenced. I'm so sorry. Well, damn, I'm gonna struggle then sitting here with dyslexia. I'm so sorry. Mega Victreebel, she's so skinny. She's so skinny. I love her. My megas are camera upped for me. It was a good mega. Drampa shall be mine. Is Drampa in the game? Don't tell me. Don't tell me if it is. Don't tell me if it is. No, I like Mega Victreebel because it's big. I'm looking at the way they bounce around on their belly. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the full live stream in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Ditto Daycare. Do you like the little front desk setup that I have here? Other than Mega Gardevoir, maybe Mega, not going to spoil. I'm just happy Raichu is getting some love. I'm so glad that you love that Raichu is getting some love. Just in case it hasn't been mentioned, please no leaks or spoilers for Legends ZA. Yes, thank you, Bales. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No spoilers. We want to go into Legends ZA completely blind because, you know, it's a new game and I always like to experience new games. And I always like to experience new games with a fresh perspective. I want Mega Malamar, Mama Shigato no Zempix. The way I had recorded the video for All-Stars 10, I have a video for All-Stars 10 for the Pokemon teams for YouTube. And I have recorded it. I haven't even started editing it because I've been very busy with this house sale. I need like 56 more Applin evolutions. Please. That's so many. I need a Ghost Eevee, please. I'm begging you, Game Freak. Move. Let's do spicy and bitter because I have more for those. I've been very busy with this move. So much packing, so much having to deal with, you know, back and forth with the realtor. And right now we still have not closed because Puerto Rico's government is taking quite a long time with a particular aspect of the sale. There's a document that needs to be done, and you know, in classic governmental fashion, they're taking their sweet time. So that's why it's taking longer than I wanted to. But I was able to go to Puerto Rico and visit my future house. Oh, you mean packing for the move? Never mind. I completely understand the struggle of always packing. I'm so sorry. That was such a loud laugh. Wow. Apple tree coming soon. Upland Regional called Pearlin. Crazy. I'm considering Mega Dragonite, but I'm sure Mega Dragonite is so cute. Upland Evo family is amazing. I would love more. Honestly, it would be really good to see so many new Upland evolutions. It would be really good to see. Okay, let's see. Okay, first, before we continue on, I need to make sure that it is actually set on my birthday. Okay, it is. There is a way to get it. Oh my gosh! Welcome, Raiders! Hello! Hi! Hello, Freeze! Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Rubies. Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Roberto Cristian Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. That is the pun to my username because you may simply call me Robbie for short. And today, I am shiny hunting for my favorite darling little child, Ditto, with a destiny mark because it is my birthday. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Phrase. Thank you so much. and welcome, Roberto. Wait, we share a similar name. Hello, Diva. Phrase raid, the sweetest entourage has arrived. The sweetest entourage indeed. Phrase, how was stream? Please tell us all about it. There is a Pokemon card that is just an apple tree. Phrase always says we're twins. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Snowy! Welcome in, Snowy. Hi. There's so many peeves. Can we get a shout out for Miss Phrase, please? For Miss Tsukuhime. Thank you very much. I, for those of you who do not know me, am best known on the internet for my RuPaul's Drag Race. And for my RuPaul's Drag Race and Pokemon crossovers on the internet. That's a regular Ditto. You finished Hades on stream and cried a little bit. That's great. That's so great.
Your birthday, you're old, gay gasp.
Your birthday, you're old, gay gasp. Thank you, Roya. For those of you who do not know me, I keep getting distracted. I am best known on the internet for my RuPaul's Drag Race and Pokemon crossovers, and I'm also a seasoned game show host, having hosted 3 iterations of my Pokemon Jeopardy game show over on my YouTube channel, which you can check out using !YT. Phrase, I'm so happy that you finished Hades. I've never played Hades myself. That's a tiny one. I've never played Hades myself, but I'm sure it is a fun game. That's a Ditto with a mark. Nope, it is not shiny. It's so good, you must. I know. Oh my gosh, Kizzy! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! So many divas coming in. What do you mean, wait? The shiny sound effect from the Pokemon being sent out threw me off. I thought we got it immediately. Thank you so much for the shiny luck, Ruby. Thank you, thank you. I'm so sorry that the shiny sound threw you off. I'd be looking while I draw. Aaron, what are you drawing? If I may ask.
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never learned how to read.
A C-word chikorita? That's so fun. Draw me, Jake, please. Would you like to be drawn like one of our French girls? Wait, just in time for Lumios. Just in time for ZA. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Congrats on getting a 19, Iridiana. Jake wants to be painted like one of the French girls just in time for Legend ZA because, you know, it's the region of France. For the C word, we could say munchie, like she ate that. Ooh, that's so cute. I like that. Draw me like one of your Carlos Chiqueritas. That's so funny, Kieran. I'm gonna start saying that. Draw me like one of your Carlos Chiqueritas. Do you plan on playing ZA? Yes, Ruby, I do plan on playing ZA this Thursday as on game release. On game release, I'm gonna be heading to our local Best Buy. Sister, I'm pickled. I'm gonna be heading to my local Best Buy, and as soon as they open at 10 a.m., I will be getting my Nintendo Switch 2 with my digital copy of Legenza and playing that on stream. And we will be playing it in Latin American Spanish because I would like to check out the first ever translation in Latin American Spanish that Pokemon has ever done. Because if you didn't know, Spanish from Spain and Spanish from Latin America is very, very different. It is also different from Mexican Spanish in some words. It is also different from Caribbean Spanish. You know, it's all Spanish from different countries is very, very different. And in Spain Spanish, in the Spanish translation from Spain, the bug type is called the... We're free from vos. The bug type in Spain Spanish is called the pee-pee type. It's the bad word for pee-pee in Puerto Rico. So they really do need to change that. Did I watch España 5? You all should know at this point that I do not watch any Drag Race related media that is not US, All-Stars, or the UK. What I present on my YouTube channel are the ones that I watch. Because it's a lot to keep up with. There's a lot of Drag Race franchises, and honestly, I'm not... As much as I would like to be invested in a lot of them, I'm just not. Sun, welcome in! Happy birthday, Robbie. Thank you. Thank you, Sun. How are you? So happy that you're here. Let's get Robbie a free WoW Presents Plus account for his birthday. I mean, if y'all want to do that so that we can stream... so that we can stream the episodes more easily for the watch parties on Discord, that would be great. You are more than welcome to do that. Did I watch episode 3 of UK? That is the one that everyone was... That's the girl group, right? Taurus was robbed! She was. She really was. Drag Duel Season 3 starts airing on YouTube in a week if anyone's wanting to watch all the drag TV shows. Drag Duel, that's the one with Willem, right? That's the one that Willem is hosting. I think. I might be wrong. It's so boring. Oh, that's so unfortunate to hear. But how is it boring? Tabris was indeed robbed, and I stand by that because I do believe that Miss Elvosk, she was alright, but just... I really would have liked to see her Taurus placed in the top because her verse was arguably the best one out of everyone on the episode, with her getting the critique that, because I did notice this, her dance moves were not super in sync or super tight in terms of choreography as everyone else's was. And I just think that that would have been such an easy way to easy way to not give her the win, because they weren't going to give her the win anyways, because there were 2 queens that did slightly better. Drag Duel is essentially if Drag Race was only shown through the pit stop. Oh, I see. Oh, there's more that spawn over back here behind the lighthouse. I didn't know that. And what was Bones' runway last week? Seriously. I mean, I understood the abstract concept that she was going for. Monster under the bed type of thing. She went for a little more horror than the rest of them. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was that bad, but you know, there were better runways. But if the pit stop for each episode was 4 times longer. Okay, interesting. With the same editing style, like that makes it... If it was 4 times longer, but it had the same editing style, because... You know, there's a potential for funny there. Hello, Ditto. Drag Duel episode season 2 were about 2 hours, and I think 70% or more of each episode was just confessionals. That's insane to have. It is insane to have 2-hour-long episodes. I don't think that's super enjoyable. And they did Nayang, Bella, and Chai and Dirty, in my opinion. They were way worse people. I mean, I do understand certain critiques that were given for the episode, but yeah, I just don't like to see that they are once again repeating the archetype of the Black Queen landing in the bottom multiple times. But what are you gonna do other than, you know, letting them know on Twitter or wherever that we don't like that. Lighting is eating? You mean the lighting for the stream? For my face? For the camera? Thank you so much. I miss these remixes. I put together... I took the time yesterday as well to curate every single Clay Case Slider cover that he has on his YouTube channel and added them to a playlist. Because they're just so good. They're so good. Bobby serving mug. Hi, I'm Robbie for Short from YouTube. From the Robbie for Short YouTube channel. Do y'all know the icon, the legend, Miss Lynn from Las Vegas Models? If you play the loaded dice and roll a certain number, you might find her in there. Because the loaded dice redeem is finally complete. We know her from Slasian. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But I know her from the Girly Pop Cup Season 4 winner, The Iced Mocha, introducing her to us. Which, speaking of the Girly Pop Cup, we will be getting a new Girly Pop Cup season pretty soon. We're still... Or! We are still in the post-production phase of the production. We filmed everything. Now Miss Shiny Stone is editing everything. But we also need to film promos and everything, so it will be a while before things get announced and everything, but I'm very, very excited to show you all what we have prepared for the Girly Pop Cup, because we have a show. on our hands. We have truly the most drag racified experience that you can get from a Pokemon VGC competition. And the cast of content creators that we have for this season is truly top-notch. Truly top-notch, very funny. Personality serving down.
Mr. Robbie, I swallowed my gum because it had no flavor, but it was my Ditto. What do I do?
Call poison control. Immediately. Because you don't know where that Ditto has been. And honestly, just call poison control. I think that's your best bet. Me trying to prevent a crisis. Me trying to prevent a scandal. Oh no, the kids, they're eating shiny, they're eating Dittos now. Trying to prevent the PR crisis like this was the Tide Pods generation. Literally, the Ditto could have been a grammar at some point. Oh my gosh, you're so right. You are so right. Ditto, fun to play with, not to eat. Shout out to Play-Doh, contestant on GPL of the Girly Pop Log, of Fawn's Girly Pop Log, Season 7, Alola. Because you really treated that Ditto like you would any tub of Play-Doh. You're not supposed to eat it. Even though it's non-toxic. You're not supposed to eat it. They're eating Dittos. They're eating the Meowths. No, don't say that. What else are they eating? Y'all ever eat Play-Doh ice cream? I'm sorry, what? What? What do you mean Play-Doh ice cream? That sounds disgusting. That sounds absolutely disgusting. I have tried Play-Doh. Not as a kid. Accidentally. Not on purpose. It's just like when you're playing with something and then you accidentally put your fingers in your mouth. And it's just bleh. It's a similar experience to touching a Nintendo Switch game cartridge and then accidentally putting the fingers in your mouth. It is disgusting. Knackley salt food in Scarlet and Violet, by the way. Wait, you're so right. You are so right. We can just take a whole bunch of Knackley and grab, you know, their salt from and just grab like their salt like parts of their body. Extract is the word I'm looking for. Extract the salt from their bodies and then just season our food with that. Those cartridges burn through my soul. Unfortunately. I feel like Ditto would taste really bad while non-toxic, just taste really bad. I feel like Ditto would taste bad too. It's just a blob of genetic material. It is just a blob of genetic material, and you don't know where that blob has been. I recently played through Pokemon Let's Go. I played through the entirety of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee again because I wanted to complete the Pokedex. I wanted to complete the Pokedex again to grab the shiny Meltan. And the thought crossed through my head that Ditto just kind of jumps around the street and the ground. And it's just... And it felt to me like when you're walking barefoot through the city, through asphalt, through the ground, it's like, how dirty is Ditto, really? And do I need to give Ditto a bath?
Sister, I'm pickled.
Sister, I'm pickled. And do I need to give Ditto a bath? Because honestly, it's kind of gross, all the things that you're stepping in. Oh, it's a KK City Pop moment. It is. It really is. These covers are so good. Cloth al ajillo is literally called that, and there's a crab claw in the picture. If you have not watched, there's a video by Cecily, friend of the channel, that touches upon that very concept of humans in the Pokemon world and the concept of eating Pokemon or Pokemon related materials. And it's a little weird how they don't address it, because the concept of Pokemon is that you are developing a bond with them. So are we doing only like wild Pokemon, or like what's happening there? Pickled Toadscool and Cucumber. Toadscool, well, it is a mushroom. So that would be pretty, it would make sense. I'm a try anything once kind of guy. Come here to, no! Do not eat my child. Is it like gender fluid, or just like when you denature a thing of meat or a grape and the end sludge would be Ditto? What? I think I had a stroke reading that. I also get the impression that Pokemon are essentially completely sentient because they understand everything trainers say to them. Right, and that ties... Are you hearing that? Are you hearing Miss Lacey, our umbrella cockatoo, having a fit? Screeching. Screeching indeed, Royal. Gender goo? Brattle would taste like lime jelly. I have to do a Pokemon edibility stream or video now. I do. Sun, no. Not Brattle being like lime jelly. That's so funny. Hi, Holly. Welcome in. Welcome. Hi. We are just talking about how Ditto might taste like jelly. I don't know. This conversation came about because Royal Von Bush redeemed the text-to-speech chatter, channel point redeem, and it became a whole thing. It would probably taste like a biology lab goo. It probably would. Okay, honestly, Flubber. Do you remember Flubber? Because that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling like it would be. I'm feeling like Ditto would be like Flubber. Now, we don't know what Flubber tastes like because no one put Flubber in their mouth, but I just have a feeling. Ditto tastes like whatever it wants to. Wait, you're so right. Because Ditto can transform into anything, so it can transform into a berry. Maybe that's why Royal got confused earlier, because it was transformed into something. And then it got eaten. Name a person or thing that you love. Flubber, starring Robin Williams. I have not seen Flubber in a really long time, so I barely remember the plot of it, but I remember it was an enjoyable movie. Transform? Wait. J.K. rolling in her whatever. I was gonna say grave, but she's not dead. Rolling in her mansion when she finds out that Ditto transforms. Flipper is the original. She's dead to me. She is dead to me too, but you know. JK rolling in her black mold. Manifestation. That is the manifestations. The manifestation powers indeed. I'm sorry, we shouldn't be saying that in public. But this KK slider. This KK slider cover is so good.
Did you say transform? JK Rowling is already foaming at the mouth taking to Twitter.
Look at all the Ditto goo that we are collecting. Those are all your channel points. That's me collecting all of the channel points for everyone here. Can we talk about Ditto trainers who try to get their Dittos to transform into people? No, Dittos already do that on their own. Shout out to Sun and Moon, the Ditto 5. Because when you go to Po Town, there is a Ditto that is transformed as a police officer. That would be in Minecraft, so awesome in Sims. That would be in Minecraft, so awesome in Sims 4. The Ditto from the Detective Pikachu was a menace. Ditto being a villain was not on my bingo card for that year, when Detective Pikachu came out. I thought that was a fact, or at least a rumor. Yeah, hate those guys. Like, who would do that? Yeah, who would do that? Who would have their Dittos transform into people? Shout out to Corey King and Susie too for delivering one of the lip syncs of season 17. I'm kidding. It was a good lip sync. I still play it to this day. Apatu, 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 apatu. So many Meowth. Honestly, I will probably continue this shiny hunt later on, even if I do it like off stream, because this is quite a difficult hunt. Because we are looking for odds in 1 in 512. No, not true. 1 in 683, I think, with the level 3 sparkling sandwich. Times the 6 in 25 chances of finding a destiny mark, which is like a 1 in 2,000 chance. So it's, you know, pretty difficult. Pretty difficult shiny hunt, but, you know, it's okay. Miss Hallie, I'm going to deny that because I would like to not have as many suggestive themes on my stream. Thank you very much. Corey King is just Drag Race's Ditto. Wait. You're kind of right. You are kind of right for that. Because she does transform into, like, the different characters in the Drag Race sphere. And also Michael Jackson. Oh, I didn't hear the Pokemon being defeated sound, so I thought for a moment we had found a shiny Ditto. And I was getting so excited. I had gotten so excited. But alas, it was not. Would you ever play Cobblemon? I am not a Minecraft kind of person, so I'm not sure that I would enjoy Cobblemon. It is on our PC, and Zan has played it a little bit, and he enjoyed it. But I'm not sure that I would enjoy it, just because I'm not that much of a Minecraft person. I do enjoy Minecraft, but I just have trouble with... I have aphantasia, so I can't really see images in my head. Like, if you tell me to imagine something, I just literally just can't. Ponder the orb. Ponder it. No, I do not want to ponder the orb. Not again. Das Ogrefied is our DM for D&D. And there was an orb of annihilation that we encountered in our game, and I tried pondering it because I have really high Arcana stat. Because I have a really high Arcana stat, and I did not succeed, even with my high Arcana stat. I did not die, but our other wizard player character had to intervene so that I was not annihilated into oblivion. Literal volleyball with a black hole. Literally volleyball with a black hole. That's what it was. Let's see. Ah, look at that mountain. I love the graphical quality of Scarlet and Violet. It is so wonderful. Is it as much as I have enjoyed this game, and for all of the good times I've had with this game, it is not super good looking. That much we do have to admit. What if I stand on the other side of it? On the other side of the black hole. Aw, dang it, I was trying to type a quote from the other wizard proposing volleyball. Oh, well, it's fine. Oh, shiny Ditto. Won't you please appear for me? Are there any movies or TV shows that y'all have seen? Because I have not watched a lot of things. I did watch, finally, K-Pop Demon Hunters, that everyone was so obsessed about, and I was like, I don't understand the hype for it, so let me just watch it. And then I did, and I understood the hype for it. It's a very good movie. It is a very good movie. And I also heard about it from my... I think she's 12 or 13-year-old cousin who really, really loves the movie so much. And she was like, you have to watch it. You have to. So I finally did. And that's something that we're bonding over. What if I stand on the other side and ponder the orb? And if I fail, it'll come towards me. And then you try pondering the orb. That's literally what happened with the black hole. Literally just playing volleyball. But yeah, it is an incredibly good movie. And I just find it really funny how Netflix as a company doesn't really understand how it is performing so well. And they just don't understand that we don't want... What we want is genuine things... What we want is genuine stories that make us feel something. Genuine, well-written stories that make us feel something. Wait, is the sandwich over? Ugh, the sandwich is over. We reset here. You also got into it because I had Soda Pop as a stim for a while. You did! You did have Soda Pop for a while. Stuck as a stim. This is new for me, but a audiobook recommendation, The Brightness Between Us. It's basically gay dads in space raising kids who are in their teens at the time of the story. It's the sequel to The Darkness Outside Us, which I haven't read yet. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. That would be something to check out. I have been wanting to read things. I have been wanting to read more books as a way to get myself off of my phone before bed. Recently, I read a book called Warforged, which you may see back here. Hold on a minute. Wait, the chat is hiding it. Let me move my... Do you see it right there? Beside the Charmander? It is a book that I read recently by our lovely community member, Whitmatch. And I read it because I am doing the audiobook narration for it. I'll be honest, all I've been doing this past week is listening to Wishbone by Conan Gray, and you are so completely valid for that. Because Conan Gray is an icon that I have not heard, but I know he's an icon. I have not listened to, but I know that he is an icon. Is anyone hyped for the new Fiona and Cake season? There's the new Fiona and Cake season? I thought it was a one and done thing. What? Now you have me excited, Imada. That is something that I will absolutely watch. Why don't you tell them what our neighbor said to you during the yard sale? So our neighbor, she is what, 7 years old? And she said during our yard sale, she said to me, why are your teeth big? I picked only 2 tofu instead of 3 servings of tofu. My bad. She tells me, why are your teeth big? And then I say, I don't know. Why are your teeth small? Because I'm a child. Well, my teeth are big because I'm an adult. And she goes, you're not an adult. What do you mean I'm not an adult? You're not an adult until you get married. You're a teenager until you get married. And I said, well, thank you very much. She considers me a teenager. Literally every person that isn't married is a teenager right now. Thank you so much to my 7-year-old neighbor. The premiere ball? The premiere ball? How do you read a ball? Oh. You need to listen to Wishbone. It's so good. Why don't you drop the recommendation in the music channel of our Discord and I will give it a listen once the stream is done. The audiobook is really good for The Brightness Between Us. I wanted to do the same, not being on my phone before bed. Audiobook makes it easy to have the lights off, just listen and put my earbuds back in there in case, back in their case when I'm done. Okay. See, if I am gonna do audiobooks, I have to read it. I have to have the physical, I have to have the actual words in front of me. I don't know what it is about audiobooks, but just listening to the story is not something that I have trouble processing the actual story when I'm just listening to it. My little darling child appeared. That means that we have ads coming up pretty soon. Let me finish up this tofu and then I'll catch up with chat. I don't know why there's... Anyway. The new season of Fiona and Cake comes out on the 23rd of this month? Oh my gosh. The 7-year-old has a house? What is going on in this economy? I'm gonna become an adult in 2 weeks. Wait! Gaby, you're engaged? Are you getting married? Oh my gosh, congrats! Congratulations, Gaby. I'm so happy for you. Well, I'm going to be a teenager for life then. That's not true, Dissamine. That's not true. I'm the same kind of teenager as Steve Buscemi. Lo, also, any large bird is a hawk to her. Vulture, hawk. Eagle, hawk. Heron, egret, hawk. I'm literally the same way. I get distracted when I'm just reading or just listening. I need both or I can't focus. If I have an audiobook, if I'm listening to an audiobook, I need to have the actual words on the screen. All right, well, ads are starting. I don't read books. I read looks. Right, you read the looks on the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. Am I serving? Turning books, stunty, scholarly. Thanks, Kiva. You're welcome, Gaby. I'm very happy for you. You read The Girls Who Can't Sew. That is true, because what do you mean we have had RuPaul's Drag Race as a franchise for 17 years and you're still going on the show without learning how to sew? At least a basic pattern. I mean, I can't talk because I'm not a sewer myself, but still. Robbie, that's my rant. I know, Lucami, but just to give them the gist of your rant. Robbie and I are going to be adults soon. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm no longer going to be a teenager. Welcome, Jimmy. Thank you so much for mega evolving your bayonet. How are you? We're doing famous quotes in the ceremony. I chose a certain legendary's words. Ooh. Trinity is crazy and off the hook. Yes, this is KK Slider playing BTS. I rank the look, and Bales dreads every ranking I do. Listen, my PC can stream really well now, so if I start streaming, I will do the rant. As you should. As you should. Wait, how do I Mega Evolve? You go to the Channel Points Redemption menu, you scroll down to Mega Evolution, and then you type in the Pokemon that you want to Mega Evolve. No legendaries, and you must spell the Pokemon's name correctly. And just as a little reminder for anybody here, no. You don't need to type the exclamation mark. And only to Mega Evolve in my channel, you must type in the Pokemon's name correctly. No legendaries or mythical Pokemon, and no new Mega Evolutions that have been announced, because we have not seen them in-game yet. Like, Mega Evolving and whatever, for me to grab the footage of them. So, you Ahmad, you should know this, sir. Ma'am, he does not frequent Twitch. Okay, someone needs to tell Twitch how to have ads make sense. Robbie for president? Thank you so much. Welcome in to the lovely Corbo Snapped. If we could have a lovely shout out for Miss Corbo Snapped. Thank you so much. Do you want to join us for Drag Race Regionals? When? Tonight? I have plans afterwards, but I would love on another day. You don't need to use the exclamation mark. You do not need to use the exclamation mark. Just type in the Pokemon, that's it. I have just had the most polarizing compilation of ads. Please do tell. You didn't say any Pokemon that don't have Megas? Well, it's implied that you cannot. If they don't have a Mega Evolution, they're not going to evolve. It's implied. But he lives with you. He should know this. I just came up with this last night. And I did not show him. There you go. Now, if someone could refund Zan's points, that would be great. Pasiren, Kieran!
Voici reine. Voici.
Thank you so much for redeeming French Goldine. Thank you for having her grace us with her presence. Miss Poissy, we love you. Don't refund mine. I'm intentionally being a little poopy head. Listen, if you don't want your points refunded, thank you very much for the Ditto goo that you have donated to us. It will be lovely to fund this research. I got this gig by nepotism. I got this gig by nepotism. I'm literally dating the owner. Right. But but you should still learn how to do it. Where are the Dittos?
Two bros chilling in the hot tub,
5 feet apart because they're not gay. I love the little gotcha moment that I made with this loaded dice. It's so funny.
7-7. Ready, rock.
If you'd like to join us for Drag Race Regionals, we can invite you to the GC for it. The GC? What does GC mean? GC, Gemma Collins.
No, never go home, don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat, kid. 3, 6, 5, girl.
Thank you, Brado. All of these lovely channel point redemptions should serve as a little reminder for everyone to train your dittos. Not train your dittos. Sorry, that is an outdated term. We now greet our dittos because training your dittos had a cap, and I figured if I stream for more than 252 times, then obviously it's like, oh, then it's not gonna go over it. So remember to greet your dittos, redeem your daily shiny rolls in the chat. And if you get a shiny ditto in chat, you get a VIP badge for a limited time. Pretty much, I would like to let Gemma know that she is a fat C word. You really should get into Kieran, Miss Tiffany New York Pollard. You really should just look up on YouTube a compilation of her greatest reality TV moments because she is so iconic. I would like to let Gemma know that she is a fat C word. The way that you got auto-modded for C word is crazy. The C word could mean anything. The C word could mean crazy. You know? Come on, Mega Audino. My C word... My C word could mean anything. Cobra, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. C word could mean cash. It literally could. Yes, you need to listen to Midnight Sun by Zara Larson. Yes, please listen to Midnight Sun by Zara Larson. She really had a green screen and a dream and made a whole brand out of it. Because that music video, did she have actual water in it? Did she just fill a pool with water and stood in front of a green screen and said, I'm gonna make history? And that's what this is. And Stateside by Pink Pantheress with Zara Larson too. I don't think I've listened to that one. I might have to. I will have to. Which, speaking of Pink Pantheress, I saw on YouTube that there was a little cover that she did on BBC Radio of Thank you so much for the shiny luck, Zan. I appreciate it. She did a cover of Charlie XCX's Apple. I think the apple's rotten right to the core. For BBC One Radio. And it sounds so cute the way that she sings it. So Robbie, would you like in that Drag Race Regionals group chat, including the chat the winners of Season 1 Appalachia? Sure! Robbie, please tell me you heard Zara's song with Tiffany New York Pollard. Excuse me? Excuse me? The Zara Larsson song with who? Drop a link right now. Drop a link right now in my... Well, not in the chat, because it's not going to let you. But drop a link in my DMs right the heck now. Robbie, please. I need to listen to right now. Please drop it now. This is important for queer culture. She literally says direct quotes from the Gemma rant. Please. Oh my gosh. Oh, my dear darling shiny child, where are you? All I'm seeing are Meowth. Also, I have been so focused on finding shiny Ditto that I haven't even been seeing if we have found a shiny Meowth or a shiny Tandemaus. I haven't been looking for those at all. Wait, there's pronouns in chat? There are pronouns. If you do exclamation point pronouns, you can update your pronouns in chat. Or you can simply not do that if you don't believe in them because you're a conservative or whatever. Sorry, yeah, I'm here. Right. Corbo is pronouns. Corbo is pronouns. For your birthday, it's mandatory to listen to Zara's latest album. I will do that on the way to dinner with Zan. In the car. Meowth, no. Can someone do exclamation search space Meowth, please? I want to see what Meowth's shiny looks like, because I know Tandemaus's. Thank you so much. And I will be switching my screen here and seeing what this shiny Meowth looks like. Okay, it has pink paws. Pink like Pink Pantheress. That's what we're going to name her if we find one. Pantheress. Pink Pantheress. She has pink paws. We need to keep this in mind. It's a slightly different shade of yellow too. That's right. That's right. Okay, here it is. Kieran has dropped Zara Larsson, Hot and Sexy. We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause Super Lonely by KK Slider, the cover. And we're gonna listen to Zara Larsson, Hot and Sexy, featuring worth the DMCA, I promise. Don't worry, because it's not going to be in the VOD. I'm sorry to the VOD watchers. It is not. We're going to have this little snippet cut out because there's no music. But I will be speaking in between. So right now we're listening to Hot and Sexy by Zara Larsson. And she has snippets of the Gemma Collins rant from Tiffany New York Pollard on Big Brother UK. And this was DM'd to us by Atelier Kieran. And this right now is a bop. Oh, this is very C-word. Yes, this is very cunty. Yes. Hopefully this hot and sexy music is going to manifest us the shiny Ditto with the destiny mark that we are looking for. My favorite C word is cheese. Very munchy. Yes, we got to remember, very munchy. So we are utilizing the word munchy to replace the word cunty, because you know. Oh, this is very munchy. She ate. In an interview, Zara Larsson said she wanted to sample the quote, but the time and cost to license it from Big Brother would be too much. So she just straight up contacts Tiff and asks if she can record it in studio. So those Tiff vocals are fresh. What an icon. What an icon. Is it coming? Or did she just interpolate the little bits of her rant into the song? This song is so good. Oh my gosh. And that instrumental. I need to listen to that instrumental again. I'm so sorry. No. We gotta go back. Beautiful, fly, hot, and sexy. I can see myself dancing to this in a club, like, Oh, it's just beautiful, fly, hot, and sexy. Okay, she just says those words. Okay. It would have been so iconic if she would have said bits from the Gemma Collins rant. If she had just told New York to like record little bits of that and just interpolate it through the song. But still, it is such iconic behavior of her to contact. She's just like, hey, New York, can we record a song together? Zara Larsson's summer would never stop. She really did that. She really did. This really was a moment. This really was a moment. Thank you so much for introducing me to this wonderful piece of queer culture. And I hope that the Zara Larsson summer vibes, the Zara Larsson beautiful, hot, and sexy vibes can manifest for us a shiny Destiny Mark Ditto. Now we're gonna keep this playing. back to KK Slatter, who had a lot to say to me the other day. Was good. Oh, it sounds good because Zone was on the production team, and I think Zone worked on Yes and maybe Rush as well. And those are queer anthems. Yes and is for the girls, and Rush is for the bottoms. Who said that? I recently discovered Rush. Just recently? Girl, that has been a bop since 2023. What are you doing? Yep, I'm late, and you know, better late than never. Congratulations on discovering Troye Sivan. That twink has been doing wonders for queer music. Honestly, if Zara released that album during this summer, everyone would eat this up. She should have done that. But, you know, it is summer every day in Puerto Rico, so, you know, I'm going to be bopping to this every single day. For the next couple weeks. She's late to the party. I would say that she's fashionably late to the party. And you know what? That's okay. We love being late. It's okay to be late for the party. Like we're not on a time crunch. We're here to have fun. I'm just late. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's still Brat Summer for me. It is still Brat Summer on this stream. Bratto is forever. Our little slime, our little lime goo is around forever. I just discovered this new song, Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. Wow. I don't think I've heard that before. Could you tell us what it sounds like? Or like what it's about? But we needed that since that other white lady flopped. What's her name again? Taylor Swift? No. I don't know who that is. I should have her blocked like Corvo does on their stream. Pentatonics is a really good cover of this. Wait, just discovered this really cool song called Gangnam Style. I was gonna say because Iridiana brought up that Zone. I don't know who that is. Worked on Yes and Rush, and so that's why it sounds really good. There is a comedian by the name of Angelo Colina who made a joke in one of his stand-up shows that in Puerto Rico, you should all know, like Puerto Rico, that is, we have reggaeton, Bad Bunny, of course, and no other song genre does this, but reggaeton takes, like typically in songs, you don't know who worked on it. You don't know like the songwriter, you don't know the music producer, you don't really know anything about the song other than who sings it. And most of the credit goes to the singer of the song. But in reggaeton, they typically take an entire minute towards the end of the song to brag about who produced and wrote the song. And I just think that's so that's so Puerto Rican. We are so prideful of our culture and everything that we do that we just take an entire minute to flex on all of the people who worked on the song. All the people that are featured, all the music producers, the songwriters, everything. And it's just so funny to me. Because when I really think about it, I do recognize the names because I've heard them. I've heard like the music producers. I do recognize the names because I have been listening to them since I was a child. I'm going to listen to Bad Bunny just to piss people. I'm going to listen to Bad Bunny just to piss bad people off and get my life to his music. And I'm excited for the halftime show. When is the halftime show? I would say that I'm. Thank you for pinning that, Jimmy. I would love to say that I'm excited for the halftime show, but frankly, I don't even know when it is. The halftime show is halfway through. Hope this helps. You know what? I didn't know that. Thank you so much. That was so informational. That was such a good piece of information that I did not know previously. So it is halfway between, it is halfway between the game. Between the football game. Got it. That is so helpful, Tiara. Thank you so much. Sorry for typos. I'm working and listening. It's okay. It is all right. I appreciate you being here nonetheless. Who is this diva Jorge? Welcome in. Can't wait for Bad Bunny's halftime show in La Genza. He's just gonna... he went to Puerto Rico, or like in Puerto Rico, he did a show on top of a gas station. And I just feel it would be so amazing if Bad Bunny could take some time to, be on top of a Pokemon Center over in the Kalos region. And if he could perform his songs, his album, to everybody there for the release of Legenza. It would be so amazing. And it would mean a lot to me as a Puerto Rican to have that representation, Puerto Rican representation in a Pokemon game. When you reach rank M, Bad Bunny sings a song for you and gives you a Master Ball. That would be... Shiny hunting Meowth. We are shiny hunting for my favorite little darling child, Ditto. And hopefully with a Destiny mark, because it is my birthday today. It is my actual birthday as we are streaming today. And so far, we have had no luck. But we are hoping that the beautiful, hot, and sexy vibes of Zara Larsson's new song, Hot and Sexy, featuring Tiffany New York Pollard, will bring us the shiny luck that we need. Oh my god, Libra twins? You too? Ah! The Libras are coming out for this season. Now, I'm not an astrology girl. I'm not an astrology girly, but I do appreciate a good Libra season moment. I do have to say. The Lumios police would not like that, considering Opelucid City police got mad at Iris for climbing the big tower in the middle of the city. You know what? And Iris was justified for that. And unfortunately, just police had to... The officers in the Pokemon world, they just needed to get with the program. They really didn't understand what Iris was trying to do. Happy birthday, mine was last Saturday. Well, happy belated birthday to you. So we're 2 days apart? Because today's Monday. And last Saturday was the 11th. Robbie turns teenager years old today. Because bringing back the 7-year-old neighbor. What a comeback. What a callback to that lovely little moment we had on stream about 20 to 30 minutes ago. I will, Robbie. You're very Libra coded. You're a very balanced person. Thank you so much. Wait, are we actually twins? I mean, we might be. Separated at birth, born 2 days apart. It's meant to be. Yes, I am turning 21 years old today. My favorite little darling child appearing on screen means that we are getting ads pretty soon. Party by Adore Delano. I love that for you. Thank you so much. I love that for you too. So the reference is because my 7-year-old neighbor. It's because my 7-year-old neighbor. I'm trying to see if that's a shiny. It's not. It's not shiny. My 7-year-old neighbor during our yard sale, during our estate sale, because we had it inside. She was selling cookies and lemonade. The Pokemon theme song. Did y'all know the KK Slider had the Pokemon theme song covered as the KK Slider cover? I found it out. That's everything to me. But yeah, my 7-year-old neighbor was selling cookies and lemonade, and she asked me, "Why do you have big teeth?" And I said, "I don't know. Why do you have small teeth?" "Because I'm a child." "Well, I have big teeth because I'm an adult." "You're not an adult. You're a teenager until you marry." And I said, "Oh, well, thank you so much for considering me a teenager." Plus, Libras are very friendly and charismatic and make friends wherever they go. I am very friendly and very charismatic, and I do make friends pretty easily, so that that does describe me. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. I am very friendly. See, and it describes Jorge very well too. Ditto, I would love it if you could shine for us, please. That would be really amazing. And I do make friends with random people at bars. See? If it describes me pretty well, it describes Jorge as well. And we are 2 days apart. So honestly, I don't know what my stellium or whatever is. Because again, I'm not an astrology kind of girl. I'm not into that like a lot of other people are, but if anyone wants to find that out for me. I was born at 7:15 a.m. on a Sunday. I've been told I'm the living embodiment of an Aries. Hot-headed. And then later learned I'm actually an Aries. Oh. Where were you born? What do you mean where? Puerto Rico. Born and raised. And then I moved to the United States at the age of redacted because I'm turning 21 today. I was born in a hospital, right, Jake? That's little known fact about myself is that I was born in a hospital in Puerto Rico. Oh my gosh, Blue Jane! Hello, Blue Jane. Can I get an exclamation point Jane in the chat, please? Can I get an exclamation point Jane in the chat, please?
Period.
Jane, how are you? Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Hi! Jane is a really close friend of mine who also streams. Her computer is a little out of commission right now, but she is a fellow streamer. We have played Mario Party together before. How are you, Jane? I'm so happy to see you. Yes, thank you for the shouty to Jane. Dímelo! We're shiny hunting for my favorite little darling child. And hopefully with a destiny mark, which is the birthday mark. But so far, no luck. So far, it's not blue. Me contaron también that someone ate Ditto on accident, unfortunately. And I was informed that it tastes like biological goo. You quit your job! Well, I shouldn't be that surprised because you do quit your job fairly often. By accident, right? They ate Ditto by accident. And we were informed that Ditto was apparently tasted like a biological goo. And then someone else said that they kind of tasted like Play-Doh. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I used to quit jobs often. I kind of miss that freedom. It is a good freedom to have. What year was you actually born? I'm kidding, 96. I love that Dre is asking all of these questions. Like, are you trying to steal my identity? Like, why do you need to know the year I was born? Why are you asking? Why do you need to know? I'm curious, credit card number? What about your social security number? 7:15 in the morning or evening? Morning. Allegedly, according to my mother. Last four of your social security number. It is F you. Come on, Ditto. You know you want to shine for me. Dang. It's not this one. I think to make things easier on myself, I think I'm just gonna check out the ones that have marks. And that's it. BRB. Okay. Come on, where are the Dittos? Shine for me, please. Are we done? No, we have 4 minutes left on the sandwich. Ah, the Dittos don't want to appear shiny. I would say this is the hardest shiny hunt I've ever done, but I have hunted for a rare mark, authentic Dynasty. So that one has a lot worse odds. Or a lot like less likely odds. And we found that in a couple of streams. It took us about a month. But you know, we found it eventually. We made a video of it. If you would like to check it out on my YouTube channel, !YouTube. Thank you so much. No, that's a meow. That's a Chanda mouse. That's a meow. I would love to have my community be a little more tied together between my YouTube, my Twitch, and the Discord server. But you know, slowly we will get to it. This reminds me of when I shiny hunted for Meteor. Oh my gosh. How did you shiny hunt for Meteor? How did you do it? I did your birth chart. That's why I'm asking so many questions. I know. I'm kidding. Because typically the birth year is what people start asking when, you know, they're trying to do identity fraud. But thank you so much for doing my birth chart. I will finally learn what my stellium or whatever any of that means is. Tears and determination. Right, right. So many tears and so much determination. But what method did you use to hunt for Minior? Because I did it in Scarlet and Violet. Using the count to 16 method. And that took me a while. But took me a while, but it wasn't super duper. I wouldn't say it was very difficult because it wasn't a mass outbreak. I'm also doing your birth chart. What's your mother's maiden name? It's Nanya. It's spelled Nunya. Wild encounters full odds? That's crazy, Jorge. I'm assuming you found it, but in what game? Sun and Moon? Because I wouldn't want to do full odds in Scarlet and Violet. Absolutely not. In Scarlet? You are insane! I didn't do it full odds. I did I did mass outbreak. I said I don't want to go through the trouble of finding a shiny Minior in a game that does not sparkle. I only do full odds. Props to you. Props to you, Jorge, because that is crazy. I don't make sandwiches. Weird. The system, I mean, birth chart didn't take that input. And the birth chart also gets more accurate with this other question. The name of the street you grew up on. I actually didn't grow up on a street. I grew up on a house. Inside of a house, you know? My partner would love you. Your partner? Oh, wait! Jake, I didn't ask you. I don't cook, I don't clean, so why would I in Scarlet? He's not grown up yet. He's still a teenager. Right. I haven't moved out yet. No, the sandwich is over. We reset here. This 7-year-old little girl is so... She is so funny. Zan's dad is visiting right now. And he, like Zan, is also a bird nerd. So our 7-year-old neighbor is very persistent in learning about birds, etc. And she goes, "You were supposed to teach me about birds today. Where's your dad?" At 7:30 in the morning. No. You were supposed to teach me about birds today. And then his dad says, "Well, okay, well, let's make an appointment for 7:30 in the morning tomorrow. Because that is bright and early, and we can see a whole bunch of different birds early in the morning." And it was very funny because he was teaching her about birds today. And after about 20 minutes, she got bored and said, "Show me something else." So to me, it's just like, if that little girl does not have ADHD, I don't know what she has. Because that is typical ADHD. That is staple ADHD behavior, and I live. Dre, you got Minior through mass outbreaks? Yeah, that's how I did it too. I just enjoy walking around and finding a full out shiny. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. It's one of my favorite shinies. It is so... Shiny Minior is such a good shiny. It is a jet black. It is a jet black and colorful little sphere of joy. That little girl is an ADHD diva! She is an ADHD diva! You are so right, Kieran. We don't need the top bun here. What an iconic saying. ADHD diva. I live. And for the longest time, while we were living here, like having her as a neighbor, I would think to myself, I don't know where she got it from. Because from the few interactions that I have had, like with her dad's not like that. And then I got to meet her mom. And her mom is a very interesting character because she's also, the family, they're also Puerto Rican. And I relate to her a lot, to her sense of humor. Daisy the Breloom, don't scare me like that. I didn't hear the being defeated, the auto battle defeat sound, so I got excited. Ugh. Her sense of humor is very... There's some dark humor in there. Because when I went to pick her up from... When I went to pick her up from a doctor, from a doctor's office, she was telling me that... She asked me, you know, I'm since you came to pick me up and Zan's mom is asking if I was picked up, I was thinking of texting her that, like, you haven't picked me up yet and just, like, not tell her anything. And then just, like, show up at the house, like, hey, he picked me, like, hey, I'm back. And just let her worry. Like, that's, like, really hilarious to me. And I'm just like, she is insane for that. Like, how do you think, like, why do you think that's funny? Like, what do you mean you think that's funny? Like, she was like, I just think that's funny. I don't know. Like, my family wouldn't worry like that. Like, I just think it's funny. And I said, no, Zan's mom would not find that funny. She would actually be pretty upset. I just came up with it on the spot, but I'm going to use it to describe myself now. You really should. You really should. Robbie, do you have the shiny charm? Yes, I do. Would you like to see it? There it is. Shiny, 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 and it's not brand new, but but I do have it. So it is at least odds in 1 in 1,365. And then with the level 3 Sparkling Power Sandwich, it should be 1 in 683. However, because we're also hunting for a Destiny Mark, we are hunting for the Shiny Ditto with a Destiny Mark. I think it's like 1 in 2,000 something. So it is about half in terms of full. So from full odds, it is half. I should really be paying attention to see if the Tandem Mouse or the Mouth or the Meowth that I find are shiny as well. But also right now it's nighttime, so it's difficult to see. Would you ever do a Puerto Rico vlog? I don't know. I don't know if I would ever do that. I think it would be fun if it was like maybe like a Pokemon Go type of thing, but then I would be like worried about... I mean, if it's public places, it wouldn't be that much of an issue. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but maybe going to like... I would do a vlog if it was like something Pokemon related, if I could somehow relate it to Pokemon. Because that's just what the channel that I've, the audience that I've cultivated is about. But I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. But also the camera that I have is a DSLR that is not super friendly for vlogging. So I mayhaps, maybe I could do it on the phone. I don't think it has to be like super high quality for a vlog. This song is so funny to me. To a place I belong. Sing it, KK. Are you shiny? No, you are not shiny. I love Pogo Vlogs. My head is shiny. Well, you are bald, so... Sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it to come off as so shady. I'm just speaking the truth. Are you shiny? You have a mark. No, you are not shiny. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think just to make it easier on myself, I think I'm just going to look for the Dittos that have marks and marks only. Wait, what? I'm bald! Bald! Can I point out Robbie is playing favorites with his children? I am. And what about it? Do you have a problem with it? Robbie, why am I bald? What did you do? I don't know. Check with your doctor. I don't know what to tell you. That's not my fault that you're bald. The way I'm saying this so nonchalantly. Plankton stole your crown. And that's exactly what I was referencing. Bald! Bald! Because in the movie, you take off King Neptune's crown. And he's bald underneath. And it's bright and shiny. Mondays, am I right? Where is this shiny Ditto at? I knew it would be difficult, but I didn't think it was gonna take this long. But it's okay. We still have 2 hours left of stream to yap. And 2 hours means 3 more sandwiches. I do have a hard cutoff of 7 p.m. because I told myself that was the limit that I was going to have for myself for stream, 4 hours. And also because we have a dinner reservation. And I'm very excited for that dinner reservation because it's a wine-ish place. The place serves wines. And like I'm very excited because it's fancy but not super expensive, you know? I can live my little rich boy fantasy without breaking the bank. You know? Wine-ish. So Welch's grape juice. I know, Kieran. Isn't that so exciting? You saying Welch's grape? That's so hilarious. Hilarious. Also, by the way, to anyone who is on stream that is listening, and also thank you if you are lurking. I really appreciate it. I will be on Kieran's stream tomorrow. I don't know if it was like a secret or not, but I won't say what we're doing. But I will be like a guest in Kieran's stream tomorrow. But I like to promote things that I'm in because I get excited about them and I want people to know about them. But I will be on Kieran's stream tomorrow. We will be doing a special little project together, special little collab stream together. I will not be streaming. Kieran will be streaming, but I will be a guest on his stream. And I'm very excited. And you should all totally go check out his stream because he's super wonderful and super talented as a voice actor. I could mess up some grape soda right about now. Ravi is going to educate me on an entire world I know nothing about, whilst possibly being the villain at the same time. And isn't that exciting? Isn't it exciting to have the streamer be the villain? I do love sangria. You know, I don't think I'm not a sangria fan myself. But maybe it's because I did have sangria when I was like younger. Not not younger like when I was a teenager, although I am a teenager right now, so I shouldn't be talking about alcohol right now, consumption, because, you know, minor, but no, but when I was younger, I tried sangria and it wasn't, I didn't enjoy it. So I might need to give it a try again, just to see if like my taste buds have changed. Because fun fact, your taste buds change every 7 years due to, you know, the cells and everything falling out of your, like the cells that you shed from your body, etc. Your taste buds renew completely every 7 years, and that's why sometimes you don't like certain, that's why sometimes you like certain things that you didn't like before. You are not married, teenager. I shouldn't be talking about alcohol consumption, Ruby. You are so right. Please pardon me for engaging in illegal activity and for promoting illegal activity. I am so sorry. Dang, how do you get Pokeballs? What do you mean? Oh my gosh, Pretty Pink Pommy. Can I get a shout out from Miss Pretty Pink Pommy, please? Hi Robbie, shiny luck. Thank you so much for the shiny luck. Still not a single shiny this stream, but we are going strong. Hopefully we listen to Zara Larsson's Hot and Sexy featuring Tiffany New York Pollard. We are hoping that her Hot and Sexy Zara Larsson Summer Vibes will bring us the shiny Destiny Mark Ditto that we are searching for. But so far, no luck. But how are you, Pommy? Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm live right now, but I love you. Happy birthday, wish the best. Chat soon. You're live right now. That's crazy. There's the shout out for Miss Pretty Pink Pommy. Wait, I need to change that. I need to change that shout out command. It says thank you for the raid, but Pommy did not raid me. Ruby, you got a 20! Congratulations!
20, baby.
Thank you for the shiny luck. Come on, Daisy. Can anyone guess why I named my balloon, my shiny balloon, Daisy? I would love to see some guesses in the chat from all of you. After seeing the spoiler-free details about shiny hunting ZA, I'm very excited. I don't know anything about shiny hunting. I just know that I know that Joe Merrick had shared in his video about like the details that he had, because he went to Paris, I think, and he had a preview of to play ZA for like an hour. And he said that the folks, for all of us shiny hunters who were upset that we didn't have the shiny sound in Scarlet and Violet, we're going to be very happy in Legends ZA. And I hope that that means that we're going to get the shiny sound back, because it's honestly very necessary, especially for shiny Pokemon like Tandemaus, who are so hard to see. Daisy like the Mushroom Kingdom Diva. Okay, that's one layer of it. But there's another layer to it. There's another layer to why I named her Daisy the Breloom. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of Ditto with marks. Give me more like those. More like these, please, game. Thank you. Want me to tell you? They weren't kidding. We finally know what they want. They weren't kidding. We finally know what they meant. Do you want me to tell you? A part of me says yes, a part of me says no. And I'm going to side with the part of me that says no, because I genuinely want to be surprised in case I find a shiny. Because I found a full odds shiny. Ads will be starting in about a minute, by the way, everyone. Since there is a part that says no, I'll say nothing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to be genuinely surprised because I really don't know anything about the game other than... Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Fawn! Thank you so much! Welcome in, Raiders! That scared me a little bit. Thank you so much for joining our conga line fried chicken. Oh my gosh. And Osaf and everybody else coming in. For everybody who does not know me, my name is Roberto Cristian Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. That is the pun to my username because you may simply call me Robbie for short. And welcome in so much. Thank you so much for the raid fawn again. We are... I'm so overwhelmed. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so happy that you're here. I am best known on the internet for my RuPaul's Drag Race and Pokemon crossovers over on YouTube. I'm also a seasoned game show host, and I am the co-organizer of the Girly Pop Cup, which is coming in November soon. And right now we are shiny hunting for a Destiny Mark shiny Ditto because it is my birthday. It is my actual birthday today. And I appreciate you all so much for coming in here. Hi, Monsieur. Hi, Poison Jab. Hi, BB. Hi, Osaf. Hi, Mr. Alpaca. Hi, Owl. Zamperol. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Hi, Damsel. Hi, Luca Leon. Oh my gosh. Sai Narwhal. So many peeps. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Hi, Cheeks. Hi, Rose. We have a lot of channel point redeems here for all you lovely people coming in. We have a daily check-in command where you can greet your Ditto. We have daily shiny rolls that you can use to potentially earn a VIP badge for a limited amount of time. Thank you so much to everyone who is joining our conga line. Woo! I think we've reached 400 followers here on Twitch, which is so fun. Thank you again so much. I really do appreciate it. And we have a Masuda Hatch redeem as well that you can spam in chat to see if you can get a shiny Pokemon, as well as all the other lovely channel point redeems that we have. But thank you again so much for the birthday wishes. What were we doing? Oh no, we were playing Until Dawn, right? How was that? Please tell me if any of the Until Dawn... Please tell me that Sam and Emily are still alive. That's all that I need to know. I don't care about anybody else. Maybe Chris. But please let me know if Emily is alive and Sam. Okay, all three of them? And my apologies for ads. I will ask again for the divas that are in ads. Diva, I've been watching your vids on YouTube. I didn't realize you streamed. I just came back to streaming today, actually. No one died, thankfully. Alpaca, thank you so much for informing me because it is very important that we keep the diva, the mother that is Miss Emily. She would tear each and every single one of those bitches apart if she was left in a room by herself with the rest of the other with the rest of the other divas from the cast. Emily is a girly pop legend. She really is. She really is. I just came back to streaming today. I have streamed before, but the last time we streamed was for a girly pop block, actually, that we started back in April. The VODs are available on my VOD channel. I think you can do ! VOD if you want to check those out. And I am in the process of editing down that series of VODs into a condensed, it's gonna be easily like a 2-hour video for the main YouTube channel. But while you wait for that, you know, you can always check out all of my other YouTube channels. Like I said, I'm a game show host. I have hosted 3 iterations of a Pokemon Jeopardy style game show. Exclamation point VOD singular. VOD singular. And Fawn is a part of the very first one, actually, if you wanted to check that out as well. And you know, I dabble in some shiny hunting as well. I'll be looking these up. Yup, thank you so much, Poison Dab. I appreciate it. Emily Pokemon Team off the top of your head. Ooh. I would say any poison type would be good for Emily, just because she has a very quick tongue, but she's also, I would say, a little bit toxic. She's also a little bit toxic in a relationship that she has with Matt. First Pokemon that comes to mind is Salazzle for Emily. Do not know why, but it just speaks to me. And just a very commanding presence. And also Salazzle is not to give a little bit of, pardon my French, slut shaming to Emily, not to do that, but Salazzle is known to have a harem of male Salandit, so like there's a little bit of that going on with Emily, even though she doesn't want to admit it, between Matt and what's his name, Mike. She's like me for real. She's a Civ Viper girly. I see that for her too. She would honestly be a fierce poison type gym leader. Also, we are listening to KK Slider covers of popular songs. Get into Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. What a great cover that Clay K Slider has created for us. Because I curated last night an entire playlist of all of the Clay K Slider covers that he has available on his YouTube channel, except for a couple of covers that we will not acknowledge because those artists are no longer... They're canceled, I guess, is the word that we would see. Pokemon Jeopardy is the most funniest and chaotic series ever. It absolutely is. And it is not in the works yet, but there will be a 4th iteration of Pokemon Jeopardy, and it will feature Cecily, the Brazilian video essayist icon that is Miss Cecily, because she has personally DM'd me and said, I want to be part of your Pokemon Jeopardy. Why have you not invited me to Pokemon Jeopardy yet, Robbie? Clock that tea. Yes, did y'all see Golden is climbing the charts back to #1 after Taylor Swift released her latest album? And that's correct. And that is correct. As it should. I don't listen to Taylor Swift anymore. I really outgrew her after her... What is her album? Her Reputation album? The one that's in like... with the album artwork that is in black and white. And I have not listened to her newest album because I generally don't care for her anymore. No shade to the Taylor Swift fans in chat. I just am not a fan anymore. But Golden from the K-pop Demon Hunters, as it should be in #1, reclaiming its rightful spot. They were saving the Hanmoon, exactly, Osaf. Cecily on Pokemon Jeopardy? Yes, especially gay. Yes, she will be on it. I have not started the board or anything. I have been actually very busy packing for a move to Puerto Rico because I no longer feel safe in the United States, and in Florida specifically, which is where I live. But I'm going to be a homo owner, if you will. I'm going to be a homeowner soon, a homo owner, if you will. And we are moving to Puerto Rico, and I figured if I'm going to be miserable and poor, I'd rather be miserable and poor near my family and my childhood best friends because it just makes me happier to do that. Best of luck with it. Thank you so much. Comet Core! Can I get a shout out for Comet Core, please? Happy birthday, thank you. Congrats, thank you, Alpaca. We have not closed on the house yet. Like, we don't have the keys just yet. The government is taking their sweet time with a particular document that we need to finalize that paperwork. Because the house has a second floor that was built after the seller inherited the house. She built upon the house and then she never reported that second floor, which is like a little mother-in-law suite that we are going to be using as a guest bedroom / as a room for our umbrella cockatoo. Her name is Lacey, which is very famous on our streams for screaming loudly at the top of her lungs. Between Zan, my fiance, and I, we call her the screaming one, and we give her offerings to try and calm her down. That's so valid. Hope the move will go smoothly. Thank you, Monsieur. I really appreciate it. Hold on 1 second while I highlight our lovely content creator Comet Core. There we go. If you are not following Ms. Comet Core, you should get into them. How many shiny Dittos have you gotten so far? Unfortunately, we have not found a singular shiny Ditto. They are evading me like the plague, girl. But, you know, we are manifesting. We earlier listened to Zara Larson's Hot and Sexy featuring Tiffany New York Pollard, and we are manifesting that the Hot and Sexy Zara Larson summer vibes will bring us the shiny Pokemon that we are searching for. But we have done difficult shiny hunts before. We previously did a shiny hunt for a rare mark authentic Sinistea. And that is this lovely diva right here. Her name is Tatiana. Peek that rare mark right there. Tatiana the Recluse. She's so girly pop and so pink. I love her. Property laws are crazy. Like, apparently a house isn't considered livable in if a bedroom doesn't have a closet. I didn't know that. I mean, property laws, I'm sure they vary by state, and in Puerto Rico they're much different. But I have never heard of that property law. But it kind of makes sense, but also not. Like, it seems a little ridiculous because you can just have an entirely other room just as your closet. But also, it would be really interesting to know what are the requirements for what is the word that I'm trying to say? What is the phrase that I'm trying to say? Like, what would entail a closet in legal terms? Like, what is the size requirement for a closet, you know? Do they count those dorm-style wardrobe things as closets? I don't have a real closet in my apartment. It's just a wooden furniture piece. One full-height door and one short one. I really don't know. That's a very interesting question, for sure. Because that's a very interesting question for sure, because I had one of those. I lived in a dorm in college. And I do know the side. I had like a closet that was built into the wall. I don't know if they do. I just know it doesn't depend I just know it does depend in the States. Yeah, it's a little crazy to me, but you know. And I mean the whole apartment, not just And I mean the whole apartment, not just my bedroom. The common area doesn't have a closet anywhere for storage. Right. But I am very happy with the house. We have three bedrooms and the one up top that wasn't declared to the government, which is why we're taking so long. And it is big enough for us. We don't feel like we need too much space between Zan and I because it's just two of us. We don't plan on having kids. We're planning on being dinks. Double income, no kids. Unless you count dogs as kids, because we have 2 dogs. 2 blackmouth cur, pit bull, and Labrador mix. We don't advertise the pit bull part because there's a lot of discrimination that happens with having pit bulls as pets, especially in the States. But there's the 1 bathroom below and the 1 bathroom up top. And then we're using one of the rooms, obviously, as an office for like one of those streaming and YouTube setup, which is going to be super fun. So when can I move in? Maybe we can rent out the top part for you. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. I mean, no, we already read this message. Big houses are too much for me. Like, the thought of cleaning a house overwhelms me. For sure, Osof. And that is the problem that I had with this house that I'm currently living in, which belongs to my fiance's parents, because it's all 1 floor, but it's a very big house with, if you count the office would be a bedroom, another bedroom, another bedroom, another bedroom. So that's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 different living rooms, the porch, the kitchen, and then the outside yard. That's a lot of rooms. Whereas our house is, a little cute, little dainty moment with 3 bedrooms, a kitchen, a living room, and a bathroom. And that's it. And every time that I needed to clean this house, it became quite overwhelming because just the sheer amount of space that we had, rooms on rooms on rooms. This house that I'm currently in is definitely rooms on rooms on rooms, and it becomes overwhelming every time that I have to clean, for sure. Come on, Isabel, singing Espresso. Why is this so cute? Oh my gosh. There's another no, Miss Daisy. Also, I never told you why I named my little Breloom Daisy. So obviously it's after the Mushroom Kingdom diva, but there's another layer to her name. And that is because Breloom reached mother status after a certain individual did a certain act against a certain CEO. And because their name is Luigi, and Luigi is part of the Mario universe, and this Breloom is a female, I named her Daisy. Did we already play the Good Luck Babe cover? I don't believe so. I don't believe we have. Me? Espresso? Ooh, did we already? No. Isabel works late. It's perfect. I'm working late because I am a secretary for Tom Nook. I don't believe we have played the Good Luck Babe cover of KK Slider. And I listened to a couple of them as I was curating them last night, and I didn't get to listen to the whole thing. But I know it's there, for sure. I did listen to Hot to Go, which I don't think hasn't played either. You're working late because you're a baddie? What kind of baddie are you, if I may ask? Oh, shiny Ditto, won't you shine for me, please? I'm a fairy type baddie. Yes, you are. I love fairy types, but I think that technically I would be a water type baddie. I would be a water type girly if I had a type specialty, personally. Every time that I choose a starter, I always gravitate towards water types. I love the water. And obviously I'm a tropical girly, so you know, I love the beach. And having grown up in Puerto Rico, it's like kind of a given. Also, something about the flying type has been hitting for me recently. Water types and some of my favorites. Monsieur, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Gotta get some ZZZs. Happy birthday again, Diva. I'll catch you on the VODs. Thank you so much, Poison Jab. I appreciate it. Please leave comments for anything. Oh no, the sandwich is over. Please leave comments for anything that you have questions on, or for any like highlights that you may have, if you'd like. And have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. My favorite type flips between fairy and dark, to be honest. And those are two good types to flip upon. You know, like my Iman LePage. She is in the backyard with her cousins flipping between fairy and dark types all the time. Yes. You totally know, you totally get it. You totally get it. I would be Fire Fairy. Hi, Red Clouds. Welcome in. Or I don't know if you came in with the raid, but I hadn't seen your name. But welcome in. I appreciate you being here. I'm a fire type baddie because people keep leaving these in the comments section of my selfies. Jake, you are so stupid. And by stupid, I mean silly. My types are fairy and ghost. They're good types. Really good types. Still, to this day, the only fairy ghost type that we have is Mimikyu. That is... Do we have another fairy ghost type? I think it's just Mimikyu. My favorite is ice type, then steel. Well, we know from you as, you know, Peony's #1 fan. Shout out to Miss Tiara Tundra, Miss Bear Tundra Bear, in the chat for being Peony's #1 fan. Peony's wife, if you will. Ice, then steel, then normal. Ooh, I don't hear a lot of people saying that they love normal types. I mean, normal types, there are a lot of underrated normal types. And normal as a type is very underrated because a lot of people don't really understand the concept. Oh yes, Fluttermane is fairy ghost. You are totally right, Alpaca. I don't hear a lot of people liking normal type because it's the typeless type, kind of. But it's not that it's typeless, it's just they lack an affinity for a certain element. But I don't know, there's a lot of girly popness and a lot of good designs with the normal type. I mean, Ditto's right there. I mean, come on now. I can't dislike a type that has Milotic, Alamomola, Kingdra, Starmie, Mantine, Goribus, Primarina, Corsola, Jellicent, and of course, the absolute mother that is. Miss Poissy Reine. Can I be Peony's #2 fan? No, sorry, Comet. That role is already taken by someone else as well. And that Tiara Tundra has claimed the #1, 2, and 3 spot for Peony's #1, 2, and 3 fan. My drag king name, the one I'm focusing on now over Bear Tundra, my drag king name, the one I'm focusing on over Tiara Tundra. Ooh, okay, Bear Tundra. If I was an Elite 4 member, my type would be normal. Okay. I'm a fighting girly, bow wow. Whoa, okay. What are your favorite fighting type girlies? I love me like me Mind Shao. I love Mind Shao. What are other fighting type girlies that I really like? I'm gonna look up a list, actually. Normal type has Stoutland and other related Pokemon, so it's actually perfect. Yes! Fighting type Pokemon. Good for you, you look happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever care to ask. Straight out there without me. I forgot the lyrics, but you get the gist. Okay, here they are. Oh, Miss Breloom, hello! I literally have her on the team. Miss Breloom is such a moment. Oh, and Gallade? Love Gallade. I think those are... I think between Breloom and Gallade... And I will also add Hawlucha in the mix there. I think those would be my 3 top fighting types. Normal gets too much hate for sure, Comet. It really does. I've played Mono Normal a lot because of Mega Lopunny, Ditto, and Chansey Blissey. Ooh! Pasiren, my beloved. Mineshaw is so cute. Medicham, Sikini, Mega Lopunny. Shout out to Bartleby. You being the biggest... you campaigning for Bartleby... It just kind of reminds me of Trix from Fawn's GPL of Pokemon X and Y. That's so funny. Clobbopus and Grapploct are some awesome fighting types. Very underrated. I don't hear a lot of love from them. Palmet and Marshadow. Yes, I have to name my Bartleby in this. I have to name my Bartleby this in ZA now. Bartleby. Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint. Please! It's so stupid. Thank you for using Chili Reception. That name is so good for Stoutland. Wait, which one? That's my Stoutland from my... Oh, that's my Stoutland from my current playthrough. That's so silly. Oh, I do like Failings also. I do like Failings too, but I don't... I like the other 3 more though. Medicham, Failings, Mega Lopunny, Mineshaw, Pheromosa, Breloom. Such divas, I know. I will always cheer for Tootsie Pop, the Hoot Hoot from Kieran's GPL because of that, and Fawn's Eyeliner tier list. Absolutely. Speaking of Kieran, I will remind everyone again, for those of you who just came in, I will be on Kieran's stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST. There's a special little project, a special little collab stream that we're doing. I will be teaching Kieran about an entire world that he knows nothing about. And you will see some familiar faces or some familiar Atelier Kieran lore. And I will be there, yes, I will be there, especially gay. Let me do that, like, shout out command to Atelier Kieran. There we go. Please go follow Atelier Kieran. You click that little heart and you are following Atelier Kieran. Failings to serving comedy in the best way? Absolutely, monsieur. It is. Failings underrated baddie. And I would love to see Failings more in VGC just because no retreat, a guaranteed Omni boost in exchange for not being able to retreat, I think is so camp. I think that move is so camp. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of a break so that I can head to the bathroom and we can continue our shiny hunt for our Destiny Mark Shiny Ditto. But in the meantime, please enjoy these clips. And I will... You got to keep me focused, why don't you say so? Oh, what a moment this was that Doja Cat released this song. Anyway, I will be right back. Enjoy these clips. As the head director of the Ditto Daycare, I promise to transform your true potential to help you achieve your dreams. Join the Ditto Daycare Discord server and start becoming your best self today. Start your application by clicking the link in the description of this video. Are we done? Hello, orphan. Oh, look at this kid.
Ew, is that a rat? Oh wait, it's just you. Sorry kid, I only talk to people that at least have one parent that still talks to them.
We're gonna do is you're gonna put the boo first. Okay, no. Okay, I mean that works. And you're gonna put my face on this exactly, and then you're gonna do give star to me. You're gonna do give star to me.
Oh, really?
That was so disappointing.
I appreciate it.
So what a colossal disappointment, honestly. And we're gonna watch these trailers of all the peeps that are involved in this.
On the last day of school, my teacher gave us nerd ropes choking, but a really good episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark came on, and I was like, damn, really about to watch a kid die while watching a good episode.
I didn't do too much damage.
Mr. Robbie, if 2 plus 2 equals 4, how did I get 5? Also, when's nap time?
Well, you counted one too many. You can finish your homework, and then you can do it correctly, and then we can do nap time. Nap time is gonna be your reward, yes.
I'm 11, so shut.
The way that fits so well with this conversation is so funny. Jane, please. Please do not land. No, go through the wiggler. No, look at the board first. See where you're gonna land. No, she didn't look at the board, no. Oh my god!
I know. Hey, what did you do?
Wait. 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 That's a shiny Tinkaton! And in second place, we have Chalora with negative 100 points. Chalora, how are you feeling?
My points are just like my mental health. They go up, they go down, but at the end of the day, they're always at the down.
Oh no.
Is that too sad?
A little
I
bit,
loved it.
but that's okay. We support you. We support you. All I'm thinking about is that one Ambipom card, and I'm feeling scared. Oh god. Wait! It's a cast form! And it's a rain cast form! Oh my god, I'm gonna die! He's such a cutie! Yeah! Oh! I saved myself from that red shell. That was incredible. Someone clip that right the now. I'm an old man. I need my cane. Bobby, can you go fetch my cane from the other room, please?
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
No way! No way! Ah!
I should know this for 400, please.
Should you?
I guess, apparently.
Oh, well,
Oh my god.
that is our final daily double for this board. Now, Miss Chalora,
100.
give us a final wager. Okay, 100.
I've always wanted double Ds, but not like this.
Reunite with your sister. Oh my god! Oh my god! I genuinely could cry. Crossing by French Goldine.
Open that, 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 open that. When you're in the party, open that, babe. To the Princess Street. I'm everywhere, I'm so
Rado.
Open that.
Welcome back, everybody, from ads and from a little BRB screen. I hope you enjoyed those clips. Oh, we are back. I went to the bathroom. I had enough time to eat a snack because I was getting a little peckish. I had some Belvita breakfast biscuits. Love me some Belvita breakfast biscuits. Ooh, excuse me. I might be burping a little bit. Welcome back, Mother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, last time on the Robbie for Short Twitch live stream, we were shiny hunting for a Destiny Mark shiny Ditto. And so far, Shadow X48, thank you so much for joining our conga line. Welcome in. And so far, we have not had the pleasure to encounter not so much as even a shiny Ditto. Not even a shiny Meowth or a shiny Tandemaus, although we might have missed a couple because those Tandemaus is quite the difficult shiny to encounter. But you know, we still have our hopes high that we will be able to find that Destiny Mark, that shiny Destiny Mark Ditto. So what do we do? What do we talk about? Or what are we thinking during the BRB clips? Are there other forms of cast form other than rain form? Well, yes, there is the sunny form and the snowy form. And a lot of people, there's a little bit of controversy with cast form because there isn't a sandstorm form, unfortunately. But I think that, yes, Comet Core, the original Busty Pop icon as we know her here on the channel. Cast form is the original Busty Pop icon. Girl, I have never seen the sun. All I know is rain. You've never seen the sun in the UK? Oh my god! Speaking of rain, you manifested rain for us, Lusamine. Isn't that crazy? But yes, the original Busty Pop icon does not have a sandstorm form because cast form is a Pokemon that is related or based upon the water molecule. And unfortunately, sandstorms are not formed with, you know, they're not formed with water. They're formed with sand. I'm still shocked you like cast form given your beef with MNG TV. My love for cast form has nothing to do with that straight man. I'm still waiting for my apology from MNG TV because how dare he use the iconic Mirabee battle track from Pokemon Coliseum in his videos when that theme song was clearly made for me. Because Mirabee is a queer icon and the lyrics of that song are in Spanish. I deserve to be the one to use it. And I have been reclaiming my, you know, I'm sorry, I can't take myself seriously while saying this. And then getting rickrolled on top of that. Thank you so much, KK Slider, for rickrolling us. She dries up the sun. I mean, sandstorm, I mean. No, I mean, I don't know. Well, it's like when you mix water and sand, it's like compact. It's Palosan's signature ability, water compaction. But when you take out the water out of the sand, you're still left with sand. So, unfortunately, never gonna let you down. Me shiny hunting for Ditto right now. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna say goodbye. Robbie has more beef with MNJ TV than a butcher has in stock. For real. I have been trying to get closer and closer to MNJ TV with every waking moment, with every video, with every new connection to a content creator that I make. I grow closer and closer to my goal of having M&J TV apologize to me live on camera for the usage of this Mirror B soundtrack. Because how dare he? How dare he? And I have gotten closer because PM7, John Michael Groth's best friend, is the host of the 24-hour shiny hunting events, of which he has hosted multiple of. And I am now part of the server. Because I moderated. Because I moderated for the last event that they had, for the world record event. Which was actually really fun to moderate. I don't know why. I don't know why I found it so fun. It's just me reporting the shiny Pokemon that people encountered, that the content creators encountered, but I don't know. It was just very fun to me. I will never forget when Mickey said, "Grr, I dislike Mickey. When Mikey, not Mickey. Grr, I dislike Robbie. I'm gonna steal the song he loves and was made for him." For real, he really is a mean-spirited person, and I just cannot believe that he would do that to me, of all people. I cannot believe that he would do this, that he would target me specifically. Like, I genuinely just don't understand. Wait, that does sound so fun to moderate. It really does. And also because I got into the server because Cecil Lily was part of the event. Rose, thank you so much for redeeming your daily shiny rolls. And for anyone else in stream, on chat, who has not done so, you might get a VIP badge if you find a shiny Ditto. Cecil Lily was part of the event. She was one of the shiny hunters. And they said that they needed moderators because they had so many content creators and so many shiny Pokemon that they were finding in quick succession. This happened also during when the shiny Wachian event was happening. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I? To make over, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. Come on, Isabel, sing it. Bobby, you're getting ready for Wicked for Good. I am. Llama, thank you so much for redeeming your daily shiny rolls as well. I appreciate it. And also, it's a good excuse for your view to count on Twitch. Interact with the chat in whatever way you can. If you're lurking, I will not acknowledge you. If you do the Masuda hatch, that is your redeem for you to use, for you to interact with the chat while you're lurking, so that I don't have to acknowledge you. If you would like to not be acknowledged. Comet, please. Contain yourself. Comet, no spoilers. Please. So we got a awfully long way to go. What was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about because Popular came up. There's nobody wiser, not when it comes to Popular. I know about Popular. Imagine a Mega Ditto. Listen, I have a skeleton, a concept for a video for Mega Ditto. Okay, shout out to Black Boy. Shout out to Matthew, aka Black Boy, who tagged me on Twitter asking me what my thoughts would be on Mega Ditto, and I said video incoming. And then I didn't, and then I just started working on it, and then I completely forgot about it. But it's there. But you know, I'm busy with the move, so like I'm busy, girl. I haven't been able to edit or do anything. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, I was talking about moderating for the PM7 event. I was. Is it 1 in 4096 or 1 in 8000? What do you mean? Hoping that part 2 gave us a happy Yuri ending. Oh my god. Jimmy. Hey Mira, I said happy birthday. Hey Mira, I said happy birthday earlier. You did, Llama. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Can I get a shout out for Miss Llama Rizzy as well, please? Oh, for your shiny rolls? I increased them. The odds are 1 in 4,096, but I think I increased them. Because the Masuda hatch is technically 1 in 64. I know it should be 1 in 512, but it's like, you know. I think I increased them so that there would be a better chance because I don't stream that often. I would like to stream a little more often. So that's why I increased the odds. But I was like, you know, they only get 3 per stream, and I've never seen it happen yet. So I want to see it happen. And for the Masuda hatch, it happened. Gaby got a shiny Milcery from the Masuda hatch redeem at the very beginning of the stream when we were still in the starting soon screen. Which I never said congratulations to Gaby for that. I don't know if they're still here, but if they are, congrats on the shiny Milcery from the Masuda hatch. That message had a typo. It didn't say, it said I didn't find a shiny Ditto when in fact I did. Oh, well, I'm so sorry to hear that, Diva, but unfortunately, I'm so sorry to hear that you're colorblind. Maybe Comet can help you out with that. I love the idea of people getting VIP for it. That's so cute. You can thank Miss Nora in the future for I grabbed that idea from her. I got the idea from Nora in the future of getting like daily shiny rolls for the redeem. And then getting VIP for a limited amount of time. I don't know who else is. I think it was Judigon. So what I did was I mixed Judigons. What I think was I mixed Judigons. I mixed Judy's redeem with Nora's redeem. And that's how we got our daily shiny rolls. Shout out to Gigi Good in the season 12 finale of RuPaul's Drag Race for allegedly cheating and creating a masterpiece of a music video in a studio instead of her bedroom. Love Judy. I know. He is such a sweet person. And I hope that he's doing really well. I hope that he is pursuing things that make him happy. Because from my understanding, he is no longer streaming. Because it wasn't bringing him joy as much anymore. So I'm hoping, I hope that he finds joy in whatever he does next. And I didn't get to catch his goodbye stream. I'm saying, bye Meowth! Do you see Meowth over there at the bottom? Meowth, are you okay? Do we need to come rescue you or something? Okay, no, he's fine. Paradise! Can I get a shout out for Paradise? Did we even get a shout out from Miss Llama Rizzy? I don't remember if we saw. Here it is. We're gonna do a hashtag exclamation point spotlight Llama Rizzy and exclamation spotlight for Paradise. I love a shiny hunt, an icon for real, truly. Go follow Llama Rizzy, go follow Paradise. Pero, did you finish your baby lock? That is so iconic. Every time I listen to Baby by Charlie XCX, I think of you. What an iconic playthrough, honestly. Robbie, when you play through Legenza, with the full stream be Spanish or just the game? Just the game. I mean, I will read it in Spanish, so it'll be a bilingual stream for sure. I watched Fawn's Among Us VODs, and I love finding the icons one by one. My fave VODs. Cheeks, I appreciate that. Thank you. It was such a fun time. Wait, is this? Oh my gosh! Babinka! What an icon. What an icon. You have an emote for Babinka. She was so funny. So if Pero, could you please explain for the kids in chat how the baby lock works? A little bit. My favorite part is when they're defeated, they go take a nap in the PC box. That's my favorite part of it. I can understand some Spanish, but not enough to watch a full stream of it. No, it will be in English, for sure. The stream will be in English, but the game will be in Spanish. Happy birthday again. I'm heading home now. Jorge, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So every time a baby fainted, they take a nap in the PC box. Then the next baby added learns a random TM from a wheel spin. So you essentially unlocked the moves that they could learn from TMs. Am I right? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. It was such a great series. Baby Fight Club is legendary. Honestly, that and your first DJ stream, what a moment. What a moment for Miss Paradise. Just freshly starting stream and already having such iconic moments from their stream. We love to see it. Also, I made it so any Pokemon could learn any TM. Perfect. Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you did. I will only watch the Baby Fight Club and one specific Pokemon is first out. Well, they rotate, so you'll get to see a bunch of them for a couple of times. Press the wrong button again! Dang it! I also forget that this song from this KK Slider cover is on here. It's so funny. We are castaways. Ahoy there. We are castaways. Castaways, my beloved. It's so good. How did the Backyardigans come up with such a bop in the early 2000s, truly? And we didn't really discover it until the 2020s. There are about 74 songs on this playlist. I don't even know if we're halfway. We are castaways. No house, no car. Castaways, ahoy. We are castaways. This is such a good song. It's so cute. Any other songs that unlock childhood memories? I think of my sister showed me. She was going on box lunch when I visited last week. She was going on box lunch to try and find an Up themed backpack because it was the house. And she showed me that they had The Notebook from Blue's Clues. I've never seen Castaway the movie with Wilson the volleyball, nor have I seen The Backyardigans. But I do know the song from TikTok. And she showed me that in the Box Lunch website, they had the Notebook from Blue's Clues. And that unlocked so many memories. I watched Blue's Clues all the way until I was 8 years old. And I had like 52 VHS tapes of Blue's Clues. I don't know what my dad did with those, but I loved watching them. I loved Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues was my ish. We just got a letter. Never seen Blue's Clues? Maybe it was just an American or like a Western show. You ready to cry? Always. Always ready to cry. Steve from Blue's Clues started a podcast a few weeks ago. Oh, a few weeks ago? Did you listen to it? What did he say? I know that he had to leave. I know that Steve left the show and was replaced with his brother. I think Josh. Because, you know, Steve went to go to college. But obviously it's because the actor for Steve was getting older, so he didn't obviously look the same. But I also know that on Paramount Plus they have the reboot of Blue's Clues, and they had like a little movie, and they had the new guy with Steve and his brother, and that was so cute. And that was so cute. What a moment. I really loved Blue's Clues. Like, I don't know what it was about Blue's Clues. I think it's because I really loved, as a kid, solving puzzles and things of that nature. Obviously, Joe! Joe was the name! Fake fan. Dre, I'm a fake Blue's Clues fan. I knew it started with a J. It's just him talking about how to get through life as an adult, and it's extremely wholesome. The first episode is him confronting how to approach the concept of death. That's actually really nice. It's just like an episode of Blue's Clues, but for grown-ups. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. Steve literally made it his mission to make sure that all the depressed millennials feel loved, and it's precious. I love that so much. It's so... Josh is the new guy. Wait, Josh is it actually Josh? Is the name actually Josh? That's Steve, Joe, and Josh. That's crazy. I was just guessing. I was just guessing Josh. I didn't realize that Josh was the... Sitting in the Gen Z UK corner. Poor Lusamine not being able to engage with this conversation. Lusamine, what kind of children's shows did you have as a kid in the UK? Please inform us, because the UK obviously has very different has very different culture from the US. And I mean Canada too. I remember that Aria in one of her streams she told us about this like puppet show, and the only thing I know about it is this one soundbite that she has as an alert. You got the people, something like that. Josh is the Filipino sweetie pie. Yes. Okay, I didn't know Josh was his actual name. I was just guessing Josh because I knew Joe's name started with a J. Josh is Steve and Joe's cousin. Ah, I see. I grew up on Dennis the Menace. Okay, I know Dennis the Menace vaguely. I've heard the name. I'm familiar with the name. Did Dennis the Menace have a Christmas special thing? Or am I thinking of something else? That Ditto cry on stream means that we have ads starting soon. DMG the link for the podcast trailer. Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you. I appreciate it. We have been on stream for 3 hours and no shiny Ditto. No shiny at all. In my headcanon, Josh is their adopted cousin. Why do you think adopted cousin? Why can't it just be that, you know, their uncle or aunt or something married an Asian person and then had a child that was Asian? Steve is the adopted one? No, don't tell me that. I did watch Blue's Clues when I was like 8 years old. So to me it was a little weird that Joe and Josh are brown. Okay, so oh, so that's why Steve is adopted, because Steve is white. What a silly please. Also, there was a show, My Phone Genie, which I remember existing, but I can't find any evidence of it online. That is the worst, when you know something happened and you can't find anything about it. We grew up here. I had Cyber Chase on PBS. Miss Motherboard. Well, it's in her name. Motherboard. That show, I really love that show as well. Maybe because I was such a smarty pants as a kid. My gosh. I was such a smarty pants as a kid. So like, how fitting that I always gravitated to the kids shows that, you know, had a, you know, Blue's Clues had a puzzle aspect. Cyber Chase had aspects of math. Cyber Chase was so good. The mother that is Motherboard. What an icon. And then we also had the Magic School Bus, which that show is incredibly unhinged. Incredibly unhinged. Because what do you mean to tell me that they go underwater to study about fish and how they reproduce, and they get you know, on top of the eggs to be fertilized? Words that I don't want to say so that I don't get in trouble with Twitch. Okay, ads are in progress. Miss Frizzle, another mother. Did it take that long for SpongeBob to come out? Did it take so long for SpongeBob to come out? I don't know when SpongeBob came out. I forget. I forget when SpongeBob came out. Over 20 years? Remember how in Blue's Clues, Steve would stop talking and listen to the viewer as if they were in the room with him? He also does that in the podcast. It feels exactly like an episode of Blue's Clues. Oh, but the topics are more mature and for the adults that grew up with the show. That's so cute, Jake. I love that. I will give it a chance. I'm not normally a podcast kind of person. Welcome back from ad jail. Real PBS divas know about Arthur. Oh my god. Yes. Arthur. The girl. I am the one. But tú quieres una manzana. That little part in the Billie Jean song from in Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. The kid is not my son. It sounds in Spanish like tú quieres una manzana, which is do you want an apple? Which is so silly. But yes, Arthur. Arthur, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a great and funny show. DW, a menace. DW is a menace. That sign can't stop me because I can't read. Ooh, excuse me for the burp. DW growing up to be a cop. The fact that DW grew up to be a cop. I completely forgot about that, but you're so right. It's so fitting. Oh my gosh. How could I forget DW becoming a cop in Arthur? How could I forget? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Not a single shiny Ditto. Not a single shiny, period. I'm sick. Not you either. What about you? You don't have a mark though. Nope. No, that's a meow. What about you? Nope. What about you? No. I am feeling 45-minute toll till we leave for dinner. Yes, it is 6:15 right now. And I think the screaming one wants an offering before you send her to bed. Arthur becoming an author? Again, fitting. Was there a narrator in Arthur? Yes, their teacher got married to his partner. Yes, Mr. Ratburn. And it became a whole topic of conversation because we can't have anything. The queers can't have anything. Right, author was a narrator. Okay. Yeah. I gotcha. I didn't remember if there was a narrator on the show, but it makes so much sense that Arthur became an author, and that's why he's a narrator of the show. The queers can't even have a shiny Ditto. Lusamine, you are so right. You are so right. I can't even get a shiny Ditto. Ooh, this song eats. Bye. Oh, I thought it fell down the cliff. I can't even get a regular shiny. Like, what is happening? I can't even get a regular shiny. I'm sick. Mr. Ratburn could get it. Oh. Oh. Well. Maybe if you say you're straight, it will appear. No, I don't want to compromise my morals, thank you. That's crazy that you would say something like that, Lusamine. Oh my gosh. Why does this song eat? It's so good. Listen, it's not Pride Month anymore. It's no longer profitable. You're so right, Lusamine. Unfortunately. But it is October. It is LGBTQ History Month. So, you know, I should get some sort of compensation. And National Coming Out Day was 2 days ago as well. But when are we getting Mrs. Mime? Dre asking the hard-hitting questions. When are we getting a Mrs. Mime? But Mr. Mime can be female. So what about that? And what about Mr. Rhyme? When are we getting Mrs. Rhyme? Like, that's crazy to me that we have a Mr. Mime, but it can be female. And it's not named Mrs. Mime. Or Miss Mime. I'd rather have Miss Mime. You know what? The next time I catch a female Mr. Mime, I'm naming it Miss Mime. Mark my words. Clip it right now. The next time I get a female Mr. Mime, I'm naming her Miss Mime. Also Halloween, which is the holiday for queers. Yes! Lucamine. Absolutely. We already have Miss Rhyme. She's the Paldea gym leader. Wait, you're so right. We need Miss Mime. Oh, Ditto, won't you please shine for me, please? Please! Please! Please, just one little sparkle. Please, just one. The way I will probably leave my Nintendo Switch on my birthday the entire time until I can find the shiny Destiny Mark Ditto. Because I will not be giving up on my child. I also have another shiny Ditto hunt prepared, but this one is on Emerald. Also, shout out to the icon that is Rhyme. Yes. Your wish is my command. I clipped it. Thank you so much, Zian. Thank you. I appreciate it. You will be eating dinner with me and Dad. Yes. Yes, I will. Oh no, the puppies are riled up. Why are the puppies riled up? Oh, someone's at the door. Can you give me 1 second while I while I check it out? We'll be right back. So, fun fact, I have returned from checking out what it was. And we have updates we have an update from my 7-year-old neighbor who came to visit. I am no longer a teenager. Zan asked her and her brother, her older brother, how old I am. At first she said 100, and I said, thank you so much, that makes me feel so young. And then her brother said 20 or 21, and I said, oh my god, even better. But then she said, no, you're 1. I am no longer a teenager, I am now 1 year old. It's canon, Robbie is now 100. No, I am 1 year old. Listen, if I've learned anything from falling asleep to John Stone's videos, is that you always find a shiny when you're talking about something embarrassing. Literally, that happens all the freaking time to him. What is up with that? Okay, we reset here. Happy birthday. I hope 100 treats you so well. Thank you so much. Happy first birthday. Thank you. That means you need to take the Ditto substance. The substance? What is the substance? All right, this is our final sandwich for the stream. Quick, tell me something embarrassing to talk about. She also asked if my dad is going to teach her about birds right now. And it's like, no, sis, he's getting ready for dinner. Ooh, that little girl, she is. Wow. Also, according to her, a 1-year-old is about to become an adult. Yeah. And what about it? I saw that film. It didn't end well. So, can someone explain the substance to me? Here's how to go! $199. You do it with me, do it with me. HOTTOGO. And touch your toes. HOTTOGO. Blah blah blah, and I don't know the lyrics. HOTTOGO. You can't take me hard to go. I am a substance, a devious little creature, if you will. Basically, you take an injection. Okay, here's the plot of the substance. Oh my god. Basically, you take an injection, and a new version of you is created that's a better version of you. But you can't exist at the same time. So one of you will be the host for a week, and then you will swap. And how does it end? I really don't want to watch this movie. I really don't. Unless you feel like I need to watch it for meme purposes, then I will watch it. Unless you feel like I need to watch it for meme purposes, then I will not be watching it. That's the rule of you and your better clone is to respect the balance. Well, I am a Libra, so I'm a pretty balanced person already, so I don't think I have a problem there. So the premise of the movie is it's imposter syndrome. Got it. That seems like a pretty good summary for the movie. That's a really good way of viewing, you know. That's a really good way of seeing it. Thank you so much for that wonderful insight, Zan. Ditto. I would love for you to shine, please. You know, the only substance that I'm familiar with is, I don't know what I was going to say. My mind blanked out. I was going to try and say something funny, and then I was like, nope, there's no joke there. He is the scales, like, exactly, Ruby. I do not tip the balance. Because I am the balance. Or actually, you should tip the balance. Exclamation point coffee, and you should totally tip the balance. I'm the balance. You should totally tip me to help fund the DLC for me. For Legenza. You should totally tip the balance. I just had a joke, but I don't know. I'm not gonna make that kind of joke. Well, we're trying to stay PG here. I mean, it's okay if you curse, but keep it to keep it light. Keep it to a minimum. I was like, my mind is going to places that it should not be going, so I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead. Oh, there was no cursing? I mean, try not to curse, but also, I'm not going to ban you or time you out or anything if you curse. I'm trying to not be super, you know. I'm trying to not be so much of a sticking them out about cursing, because we do curse in the server. And also it's because in my journey as a content creator and trying to apply for a content creator pass for Pokemon and being denied one, unfortunately, I learned from their site that some cursing is okay, just not excessively. Some cursing is okay, but not excessively. Like, no, try not to talk about alcohol, you know. Try not to talk about alcohol, but like, that's also kind of a gray area there. You know, there was a list of things that, there was a list of parameters that they were looking for their content creators to follow. And among those, they were like, cursing is fine, just not excessively. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was just very surprised at finding that out. Poopy, sorry, my fault. Insert Simpsons, that's a paddling meme. Humans normally only breathe out of one nostril at a time, but not Robbie. He's so balanced, he breathes out of both 24 hours a day. Absolutely. I'll drop the jokes in mods only. Thank you, Lusami. That's a Ditto, but it doesn't have a mark. What about this one? No, that's a Tandem Mouse. Are you shiny? No, you are not. That's also not shiny. Not shiny. Ooh, are you shiny? No. Unfortunately. Are you shiny? No. Sir, you have 28 minutes till we leave for dinner. Yes, and my hard cutoff was 7. I can get ready in 15 minutes. This is our last sandwich for the stream. And we have 24 minutes left. Do you like anime? The only anime that I've really watched... I watch Pokemon Horizons, but I don't really count that as anime per se. It is anime, but for the purposes of answering that question, no. I don't typically watch anime. The only one that I've watched is Delicious in Dungeon. And I was very surprised, very pleasantly surprised by it. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of D&D themes in it that I enjoyed. And usually I stray away from animes because there's a lot of the breastages. The breastages, they make me uncomfortable. They make me very uncomfortable. And also there's a lot of, there's sometimes, there tends to be gory themes and a lot of blood that I don't enjoy. Just that particular anime style, the animation style, I don't enjoy that very much. So that's why I typically stray away from animes. And I also don't like animes that go on for forever, like One Piece. I tried getting him into Dandadan. It made him uncomfy. Very, very, very. He's just getting a Ditto to use as a stand-in. You are so silly, Luzamine. But yes, you should not be... You are so silly, Luzamine. You should not be telling people what my plan is. But One Piece is so good, I'm sure it's good, but like, have they found the One Piece yet? They haven't. So like, how much longer do I have to suffer before they find the One Piece? Like, what do you mean? I'm the anime lover of the couple, absolutely. If you want to talk anime, that is a Zan conversation. And yeah, One Piece has just too many episodes. Too many episodes. Yeah, there are a lot of weird themes. So many shows not worth the watch. Yeah, that's why I typically stray away from anime, unfortunately. I have been asked multiple times. And every time I give the same, you know, convoluted answer because it's my truth. As much as I would like to get into anime and be part of the conversation with everyone else, it's not something that's for me. Oh yeah, during the COVID shutdown. Sorry, the panini Twitch, the panini. Zan watched all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. He caught up on the entire thing. May I ask you one final time? Pretty much there's a princess who loves to throw hands and it's her magical girl power. I'm not sure what you're asking me, Jimmy. I'm not sure what you're asking me, Jimmy. I'm so sorry. Could you clarify for us, please? Oh, Ditto. Please shine. No. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go, let him go. The way that this flopped when Queen... The way that Bohemian Rhapsody flopped when Queen was actually alive. And then became a moment in queer history. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. That's dedication. Did you skip the filler episodes? I think he did. No, did he skip a single episode? Oh, and he watched all the movies? Dang. I remember you telling me that you skipped the filler episodes, but maybe you were suggesting me to skip the filler episodes. It was popular in the UK? Well, of course. He's British, isn't he? Leave me to die. Oh, baby. Can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out. Just gotta get right out of here. Okay, voice. Thank you. I do have a pretty decent singing voice, if I do say so myself. I suggested you skip filler, right? Okay, that's what it was. I wasn't super sure. Shoja, welcome in. Thank you so much for redeeming your daily shiny rolls. I will once again... my name is Robbie for short, and I am once again asking you to redeem your daily shiny rolls and check in with Ditto with your channel points. Thank you. Really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Out here serving Smize and Dream hot mama hot ice cream. Yes. Oh my god, that hot ice cream parlor that Miss Tyra Banks opened in Australia. We really gotta check that out. The next time I'm in Australia, the next time as if I've been there. The next time I'm in Australia, I need to check that out. Isn't hot ice cream just ice cream? No, Lucami. No. No. It's ice cream, but it's hot. But it's not soup. It's just ice cream, but like it's hot. Like Paris Hilton, that's hot. Cream. Fried ice cream? Ooh, you know what? You might be onto something. It might be fried ice cream. Now I'm a believer. Da-da-ba-ba-bow. There's fried chicken ice cream. That's crazy. No, it's just ice cream that's hot. Exactly, Dre. Dre gets it. It's not hot ice cream. It's ice cream that's hot. I'm losing it. Maybe you should look it up. Maybe you should go to Australia and pay Tyra Banks' hot ice cream shop a visit. I love a good beach day or festival episode. Absolutely. Also, our DM... Oh, I missed this message. Where was it? Our DM makes anime references. We had a beach episode and Robbie didn't get what a beach episode was. Oh, yeah. I didn't get it until, you know, until we experienced it in the D&D campaign. I feel like a boomer right now. It's okay. It's okay, Lucinian. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. And that's okay. You don't have to get it. Hot ice cream feels like something AI would come up with. Well, Tyra Banks is not AI. She's human. So what now? Listen, I understand that when I first heard that Tyra Banks was opening a hot ice cream parlor, I was having the same kind of thoughts as you were, Lucimian. I felt like I was having a stroke. I was like, hot ice cream, but like it's not soup? What do you mean? And they were like, it's just ice cream, but it's hot. And then when they said that, I understood it. I was like, okay, so it's hot like Paris Hilton hot. She could have used ChatGPT. She could have, but you know, it's Tyra Banks. So there's an element of branding there that she really honed into. What don't you get about hot ice cream? Like it's just ice cream that's hot. But not hot like soup. It's hot like Paris Hilton. Like that's hot. Once they said it's ice cream but hot, I completely understood the concept. Oh, the Smice and Dream ice cream? I would like to try it. Yes, absolutely. Smice and Dream. That should be a Pokemon question for one of the ice cream Pokemon. Am I having a stroke? Yes, for the next Am I Having a Stroke question. It's ice cream, but it's hot. That makes no sense. Lucimine, it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. And you know what's really interesting about Tyra Banks opening this Mice and Dream ice cream parlor in Australia is that she went from having her own TV show, America's Next Top Model, and then nobody heard from her for like years. And then she opens up this ice cream parlor all the way in Australia. Like why Australia? But also why not Australia? And then she appears as a guest, and then all of a sudden she's appearing as a guest judge on Project Runway Season 21. Like, listen, you may feel like Miss Tyra Banks is a has-been, but there is a brand there that she honed into. The Smize and Dream ice cream parlor. That's what an iconic moment in history. that is. Yeah, because she's not doing well mentally. She's in a conservatorship. Is she? I thought that was Wendy Williams. I thought that was Wendy Williams that was in a conservatorship. Just like Britney Spears was. Emphasis on was, past tense. Because Free Britney Spears, it worked. Shout out to season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race as well for promoting the Free Britney campaign. For contributing to the Free Britney campaign with the like 5 or 6 different Britney Spears lip syncs that we had that season. You know, when KK Slider said, wait, oh, what, that really spoke to me. Like, that part really gets to me. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. You shouldn't shake Polaroid pictures, by the way. Oh, you're right. I got her mixed up. That's crazy, Zan. That's crazy that you would confuse Wendy Williams with Tyra Banks. Whoa. I'm sorry, I still can't believe this. I still can't believe that. Nope, I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not even sure why I confused the two of them. They're two completely different icons in queer history, in queer media. You know, and I would know because I work in queer media, you know? Any straight person watching the stream other than Jake is gonna be like, what the heck are we talking about? Yeah, I'm not even sure why. Yeah, 14 minutes? Yeah. But thank God Wendy Williams is free from her conservatorship. Is she? Is she? I did not hear any news about that. I'm just gonna be lurking during the end of my shift. If I don't make it back, I hope you've had a great birthday so far. Thank you, Shoja. I'm gonna be ending pretty soon in about 15 minutes. So if you don't get back by the time I'm done, we will be rating someone. Robbie, a true beacon in queer media? Absolutely. I just be existing, and we appreciate you for existing. Bye, little soda pop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Do straight people even know who Wendy Williams is? Genuinely, I don't know. We would have to ask around. Update, the neighbor kids dropped off a drill and a box of random tools when he needed drill bits. Good for them. I think you loved hot ice cream. I think you would love hot ice cream if you tried it, Robbie. I think I would too. I'm gonna have to take a trip to Australia to really try it out. It's cream. No. It's ice cream, but it's hot. Listen, I mean, what don't you get? Cream? Do not make suggestive comments in my chat, sir. I'm gonna ask my dad if he knows who Tyra Banks is. How is your dad gonna know who Tyra Banks is when he wasn't around in the 80s? 80s? No. What am I talking about? Never mind. How is your dad gonna know who Tyra Banks is? Come on. Not really, but the killer is out there according to Wendy. Oh, the killer. I asked him. I heard the name. Okay. He's heard the name. So he's somewhat familiar. The killer is still out there? Girl. We are going to need to use our sleuthing powers for good to find out what the killer that is stalking Wendy Williams. Because honestly, whoa, the screaming one requires an offering. Oh, Ditto, won't you shine for me, at least in the very last minutes of the stream? Please, I beg of you. Please. Oh, they all disappear. Not a single shiny this entire stream. I'm sick. I'm sick. The killer is hot ice cream. Lusa means killer is hot ice cream. That's what's gonna do Lusamine in. Truly. Oh my gosh. You all really cracked me up. Like when I pass out in my Statue of Liberty costume. You know what? I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna go to the Statue of Liberty. I'm gonna get a Statue of Liberty costume and I'm gonna pass out at the Statue of Liberty. Oh, my sweet little Ditto, won't you please sparkle for us? Thank you so much, Merbrosef. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We have been shiny hunting for this, for a Destiny Mark. For a Destiny Mark shiny Ditto. But so far, not a singular shiny today. Unfortunate. Our luck. Zara Larson really did not bring the shiny luck today. We played Hot and Sexy by Zara Larson earlier on stream, and it was not, you know, it was not good for us. Thank you, I'm great playing Hades 2. Everyone's loving Hades 2. I'm a big fan of your YouTube, and this is your first stream I'm catching. Thank you, Merbrosef. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome in. Oh, I know. I used to watch her every day. The killer is famous. oh, the killer. I blame hot ice cream. That's why you haven't found a shiny. We need to make amends with Tyra Banks. That the Smize and Dream ice cream parlor in Australia. We need to pay her a visit. We need to pay her a visit and really, you know, pay our respects, and then that way we can finally find our shiny Destiny Mark Ditto. No, we don't. So the Smize and Dream ice cream parlor, Lusamine is the biggest hater. Listen, have fun on the flight. I won't be on it. And that's fine. You don't have to come. You don't have to enjoy it. Oh, there's good luck, babe. Just to start this club. I was going to say something else because of Will Jinky's stream, but oops, never mind. We'll go, because she has a redeem that says, we'll go piss, girl. We'll go piss, girl. It's so, Will Jinkies is so incredibly funny. If you are not following Will Jinkies, what are you doing? Please give her a shout out, please. Sorry if y'all can hear Lacey screaming in the back. Listen, we have gotten accustomed to her. The screaming one requires offerings, and that's why she's upset. Also, it's almost 7 p.m. on the dot, and she needs to go to bed. Look, the people who get hot ice cream get it, and the people who don't get it, and people who don't need to get with the program. Exactly, Dre. Oh, screaming one, won't you please bless us with shiny luck for these for these next 5 minutes.
The screaming one requires offerings. Blood for the blood god.
Absolutely. The screaming one requires a blood sacrifice. Just a little bit of blood is fine, though. Not too much. We don't need to go overboard with it, you know? Forget blood. Give it hot ice cream? No, dairy is not good for birds. Dairy is not good for birds, unfortunately. I don't think the screaming one will appreciate. I think the screaming one is on Lucamine's side, unfortunately. But yeah, I put her to bed. You put her to bed? Is she screaming from the back room? Is hot ice cream a thing you talk about in a back in my day way? No, it's a new thing. It's what all the kids are talking about today. I'm so sorry, Lisa, that we have tortured you with this hot ice cream stuff, but you know, if you don't get it, that's fine. You know, we can't force you to like it. This feels like a worse version of 6.7. Oh, of the... Yeah. No. That meme is worse. That meme is worse. I know I said you can get ready quickly, but like we need to be ready in less than 15 minutes. Your outfit is fine for dinner. Yeah, I can go like this. It's fine. How many minutes do we have? 1 minute and 27 seconds. Unfortunate that we have not found a shiny Ditto. Unfortunately. Oh, screaming one. Please bless me with a shiny in this last minute. Not a singular shiny. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, that's a Ditto. Well, looks like you are going out for dinner then. Hebe Cosplays, thank you! Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. You are coming in towards the end of the stream. We have less than a minute left on our shiny sandwich. And we have been here for a couple hours, and we have unfortunately not found a Destiny Mark shiny Ditto. Not even a singular shiny Pokemon. I am upset. Genuinely. But you know, what can we do? It is an odds of 1 in 2,000. 2,000 and something. But, you know. What can you do? But I appreciate you being here. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, KB. I would have loved to have at least one shiny Ditto, even if it's not marked, you know? I would love to have a shiny Ditto with my OT on it. With my original trainer name, but unfortunately that's too much to ask for this game. And I fear that Ditto is not going to be in Legends ZA, unfortunately, because I don't think there's a breeding mechanic in Legends ZA. And that is the end of our sandwich. Unfortunately. Well, girls. Our hunt is not fruitful, unfortunately. But it was incredibly fun to hang out with everyone here today. I appreciate everyone for coming in. Thank you, Phrase. Thank you, Fawn, for the raids today. Thank you to everyone who came in to celebrate my birthday. I will be continuing this hunt at some point, and in some off-stream moments, but I might have it on stream in some moments. I will be streaming Legends ZA on a new Nintendo Switch 2 on Thursday and on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So please come back for the stream. If you want to, experience Legends ZA in Latin American Spanish. That is the first time we're getting a Latin American translation for a Pokemon game, and I'm really, really excited. Don't worry, I sent that video so you and Robbie can understand better. Thank you so much for stream. Have a magnificent rest of your birthday. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Lusamine. Thank you, Jimmy. And thank you, Rubies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are going to find someone to raid so that we can spread the birthday love. Let's see who is live. Please don't leave just yet so that we can send the raid train over. Okay? If I can get in the chat, please, an exclamation point raid message. Raid MSG, please. Oh, you know what? Let's raid. Ooh, what a tough choice. What a tough choice. You know what? Let's raid Atelier Kieran, who was here with us today. And we will be on Kieran's stream tomorrow. We will be on Kieran's stream tomorrow, so go ahead and follow him. He's an amazing voice actor. He is a lover of beefy boys. He's playing Digimon Destroying Time Stranger right now, so please go and send him some love. Please copy the raid message. And thank you so much for joining me for my birthday. I appreciate it so much. And goodbye, VOD watchers. I appreciate you so much for being here. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We never said hi to the YouTube, but bye, VOD watchers. I appreciate you for being here. I'm going to send you off now pretty soon. All right. Bye-bye.